I had my legs broken. I was in a makeshift litter, and the 16 men were on the ground praying. At 2 o'clock in the morning on a Sunday, they left the skeleton crew to guard us. They went to town. We chipped arrows. We put them on dried bamboo sticks. We made spears. The funny thing is, I'm going to tell you, they didn't want to put this either. I said, well, you don't put this here, you don't have a story, you don't have a movie. They gave us fish to eat. We took the entrails, the intestines, and we tied them up and made them. And we buried them in the dirt, about 2 inches. And every night we would urinate on them, keep them wet. And it took about 3 years to get them to make 8 or 10 bows and arrows. We used them to make the string for the bows. We killed our captors.
That's right.
We liked them. You have no idea how you feel to kill your captors, because they were kind of nice to you, some of them. And then you had to turn around and kill them, which we did. We took their AK-47s and we used them against them. And we went through the jungle. But before we left, we were praying. And this part, they wanted to leave out also. I said, well, then you don't have a movie, you don't have a story, including Reader's Digest. So as they were praying, down on their knees, 16 natives, I was on a litter, looking up, praying, because they were going to drag me because I had broken knees. As they were praying, an angel about 50 feet long with his wings stretched, beautiful man, came like this through the bamboo stalks, and he looked at us, didn't say a word, didn't say anything. Within 7 or 8 minutes, he disappeared. There was a sign that we would be okay. We were, but we were treated as deserters. When we landed in San Francisco at the Presidio Army Base, which is no longer there, we were put in chains by the military police, sent to trial, and sent to labor. Life imprisonment and hard labor at Fort Leavenworth, Kansas. We were there 2.5 years when Nixon exonerated us. They called us in. Well, the president has exonerated us. You're free to go. You go and take a shower and get your uniforms ready. Your enlisted rank or prior rank you had, you will go as soldiers and you will go to your destination. I said, what? Wait a minute. I went home. I'm an orphan. I didn't have a mother. My dad had passed. No welcoming, nothing. Got home. First thing I got was bananas, oranges, eggs thrown at me. I couldn't believe it. I just couldn't believe it. I sued the government. It took 35 years for them to exonerate my story, and they had to give me back pay. 6.5 years of captivity, 2.5 years of imprisonment in our own country, and injuries for my injuries. And my lawyers collected over $22 million. We had military lawyers, civilian lawyers. And I only got $500,000, and then we were taxed on that. So you can't tax us for combat pay, so they finally took it off. And it was one hassle after another one, after another one, after another.
A lot of people from Ukraine, a lot of Asians, a lot of Afghanistani immigrants coming into this country, and they don't deal with the same, you know what I'm saying, issues. How does that part of things make, you know what I'm saying, affect you?
Yeah, I feel like it's very personal, you know, when you have everyone, you know, coming here for what's considered the American dream, but you only pick on one specific race and one specific location of where, if you're Mexican, I absolutely hate you. And if you're Mexican and you look this color or you look this way, then, you know, your dream is not valid, but this white person's dream is valid, or this lighter person's dream is valid. It feels very personal, and it feels very, very traumatizing that by the skin color or where you were born, like you no longer kind of deserve this, like, humane respect, you know. That's very tough. That's the reason why a lot of our Mexican brothers and sisters live in fear for ages. A lot of them pass away from undiagnosed diseases because just by us looking Mexican, just by us having Mexican names, showing up to the hospital, to clinics, to bus stops, like that automatically gives us, you know, a disadvantage that unfortunately kills us in the long run. You know, whether it's mental health issues. A lot of our people suffer from really bad mental health issues because if you're in a classroom and you're Mexican, you're instantly looked as uneducated. If you're speaking Spanish at a grocery store, you're gonna get looked at to make sure you're not stealing something, that you're not, you know. When Trump called us all rapists, like that in of itself is so inhumane. And, you know, you kind of see him go to these people to, you know, send back criminals, but yeah, we have shootings in schools every single other day. And a lot of them are white, you know, but it's because they're white that we're not doing something about it. But then you have Mexicans who, you know, after the Lake and Riley Act that was just, you know, passed at the federal level, if you get accused, not even sentenced, if you're accused of a crime, you can be like instantly deported and detained. That's if I'm walking down the street and someone says, hey, she stole something from the gas station. I didn't necessarily have to steal it. I can be taken in and I can fully be deported. So that in of itself is targeted, it's inhumane, it's unjust. And I think, I think that Trump hates Mexicans because I feel like he sees the power that Mexicans hold, and he sees how much Mexico helps this country. And I think he wishes that this country could run without Mexicans. And he wants to prove that, you know, Mexicans don't really hold the power. But I think he knows that that a lot of Mexicans, like I said, grow your crops, run your businesses, and have a lot of, you know, very, very educated people. And that's why he's scared, and that's why he targets us. But you know, we're here, and I think we're not gonna go anywhere. We have too many deep-rooted just passion for this country, and a lot of us love this country. You know, we can, as much Mexican as we are, like, we are thankful to this country. I'm thankful for, you know, the health insurance, for instance. That's something that my parents would have never been able to get in Mexico, you know, for the education that I received, for the privileges that I've gotten in this country. So we don't hate this country. We love this country. We just want to be able to be a part of it, and we want to be able to get taken serious and to, you know, live a healthy lifestyle without being scared every single day of whether or not we're worthy of being here. You know, you don't have to be an attorney, you don't have to be an engineer to deserve everyday rights. Like, you can just be someone that sells fruit outside of this building and you still deserve to get treated like a human, not even a citizen, a human. Humanity is being lost with Donald Trump as president. We are, you know, no longer getting looked at as whether or not we're human. It's what do you have to offer to this country, and are you worthy enough to be here? And that completely, I feel like, as much as he claims, you know, to fear God, and I think that's bullshit, because God would be so disappointed in him and everybody else that thinks that, you know, only a certain amount of people deserve to be here.
Run a play on one of the homies we had on here, right? He got himself into some hot water behind the female.
Got himself.
My boy Gorilla Hebrew. First of all, shout out to Gorilla Hebrew, right? This ain't no smear campaign from us. I fuck with bro. We had him on here a few times.
Views and opinions of what I say are not reflective.
Doesn't reflect the Our Way podcast. Now,
it's good to say that.
What I seen happen on that show was nasty work. That wasn't no Israelite stuff to me.
Mm-hmm.
He was on a white man platform. Wack come in acting like he don't know what's going on.
Oh, they called you?
Got your number on speed dial. It was like, hey, don't you know such and such? Oh, man, let me call him right now. Wack pretended like he didn't know Gorilla Hebrew was going to be there.
Right.
They finessed him and told him, hey, yeah, just come. We ain't going to talk about what's going on. I don't know why the fuck.
You're saying no jumper finesse.
No jumper
I don't know
finesse.
why he thought
I don't know why bro
yeah.
thought he was going on no jumper and that wasn't going to get brought up. Wack act like he wasn't on the episode and pop in the middle of the episode, got him on speed dial, boom. You call in,
Right.
air him out. I go, hold on, wait a minute. Ain't you an Israelite?
Right.
How you airing out another Israelite publicly on a platform with 4.8 million some subscribers and airing out y'all dirty laundry? This supposed to be your brother who said he came to you for help and his request for help wasn't met.
Right.
So what's going on with that?
All right. So first of all, I never knew that was even live. I didn't even know that was a live stream going on. I was in my class. Wack calls me. I answer the phone. I thought it was a conversation where they just all happened to be in the same space. I didn't know it was live until the shit was over. If I would have known it was live, I would have said worse shit. Be fair. I would have said more than just how you gonna hit me bigger than something you get hit with, because there's more to it.
So you saying you would have blasted him worse if you knew?
Yeah,
I
would have.
But isn't this your brother?
Let me tell you, the Bible.
He an Israelite, you an Israelite. Whether y'all get along or not.
The scriptures say that you're not supposed to have respect of person. For somebody in my position or his position, you know, if you're a hypocrite, it's going to get exposed. And that is such an egregious act, not just what he did, but who he hurt. Gorilla Hebrew is a prominent cat all over. You, like you say, you know him, he's been on your platform, he's been on No Jumper before and stuff like that. Imagine all the people that he destroyed when they find out that he taking it up the ass by his woman. When we're not supposed to be homosexual. We're not supposed to be that. We're not supposed to live that life. You know what would be worse? If I actually said nothing at all. If I defended that act. Then they would say, Cap, you ain't no different than the preacher. The preacher protect the preacher. The Roman Catholic protect the Roman Catholic. We don't hide sin as Israelites.
He denied us.
If he would have listened, the help that you talk about that he asked for, it was offered to him. And if he would have listened and sat down and not been so public, he probably would have got the help that he asked for.
I'm not saying
He
hold
denied
on.
the allegations though, right?
No, he didn't deny it. What I'm saying is,
let me-
I'm not saying, I'm not saying that you gotta hide sin. I'm saying this is your organization, this your brotherhood.
He's not in our organization.
That's not, he's an Israelite. So in my eyes,
Right.
you're Israelite, you're Israelite.
I understand.
You know what I'm saying? You might be from
Right.
Insane Crip, but you might be from Young Foundation. You might be from Baby Insane. You
I
might be
understand.
from a
Right, I
different
understand
generation.
what you're saying. Right.
Still insane. So if something happened and then an insane was to be airing out another insane on a public platform, to me, that make your whole organization.
Now,
look bad.
before we even get to that public platform, because we wouldn't accept his egregious act, and when I'm saying we, I'm talking about the Israelite community that you're talking about. He said he ain't an Israelite no more. Before that No Jumper episode, he said, I'm not an Israelite no more, and said we aren't Israelites no more.
I thought he was stepping down from.
I thought he had to step down from his position, but he was like,
Okay,
I can't leave because of what happened.
Let's do chronologically. His homie, you want to talk about somebody that was fucked up. His homie in his school told, like, we only knew this because his wife goes to some cat who was chilling with homosexuals too. That whole Sakari got a problem with homos because the cat that told on him, best friend is a homo, and he would leave the Israelite feast days to go chill with his homosexual friend. And when he found out that information about Gorilla Hebrew, instead of him going to Gorilla Hebrew, at least to say, hey, I'm about to do this live stream, is this true? He went straight to the internet. That's how we found out. If there's anybody that's unbrotherly, it would be him. Now, once we know about it, we hold him to the fire. He say, I'm gonna step down. As he's not stepping down, because I'm in some back chat that he has, maybe like a week or so past, he say, should I get back online? That let me know he full of shit. So if he would have stepped down truly, if he would have got the help that we asked truly, then maybe nobody says anything to him. He would never be on no jumper for that to happen.
So when you say step down, truly, does that mean he has to like just discard and
that's
like,
what he
lay
said
low?
he was gonna do. Like I didn't tell him to do that. He went on some live stream, gave some fake tears because no tears came out his eyes, and said he was stepping down as the leader of the group and passing it to his other. Sidebar: I don't know how any man could still be in Sakari or even call yourself Sakari. Your leader was getting banged in his ass. I'm sorry. And then after that, he said, because we don't accept it, you turn it into another person. You put the glasses on.
Nah, cause it's gonna get hot in here,
Yeah,
cuz.
no problem.
Yeah.
So
I'm finna grill
when
you
he
on this
says when he says we are not Israel, that we are not Israelites because we won't accept his nasty lifestyle, I'm treating him like a heathen, which is what the Bible says. The Bible says you treat him like a heathen. When it comes to Wack, no, Wack did not know that he was going to be on that show. Poetic Flacco said it. They had agreed to not bring it up. Like you said, they agreed to not bring it up, but Wack wasn't a part of that.
I think that was the 52 fake.
Nah, but
Just get him in.
even if he
Bro.
was, I think Gorilla Hebrew was ready to just face it. I think he knowing you not know. It's no way nobody. His intelligence, I believe, he was just ready to think, but it came out and it didn't look as good as he probably thought in his mind.
You think he went up there to go talk about
I'm not
that?
saying
No,
he go
he
there to
didn't.
talk about
But
it.
I'ma tell you how the
He
Lord
was
was
ready to
against him.
face it if it came about.
He
But I'm-
faced it already. They
I
already
know,
had
right.
their back.
That's
and
my
But
forth.
I'ma
point.
tell you
So
how the
he
Lord
has to
was
be ready
against
for
him.
that during any time.
I'm saying
he goes on
if
the
I'm
platform.
going and I tell Flacco, hey, this is one thing I don't want to talk about. I'm only coming if we don't. You agree that we're not going to talk about this.
Right.
I don't think he was ready to face it on that
No,
level.
otherwise, like you said,
Otherwise, why
they
would you
wouldn't
say
have had
that?
conversation.
Exactly. So
So
I
why
don't believe
explain
that.
yourself at that point then?
Because you already in the
when
hot
Wack-
seat. It's
listen,
too late.
Because Wack wasn't gonna let the shit go. That's the normal day Wack goes to No Jumper to film their No Jumper set that they play on Sundays. So when Wack goes in there and he's sitting there, then he hears Gorilla's name, then of course Wack gonna run the content. Because like Wack said, if he don't run that content, I'm gonna say, damn, I'm gonna say to Wack, hey man, you ain't say nothing to Gorilla. He was right there. You could have asked him directly. So Wack, being a man of his word, as he's always been, do the content. He calls me. I didn't know until after the exchange happened. I text Wack. I say, yo, that was crazy. Then he calls me and says, yo, that was live. Then I go and watch the live and see that it's live.
Did y'all have issues before that happened,
Not
or
one.
did y'all beef start because of that?
Well, I don't have no beef with him at all, first of all.
Whatever you want to call it, whatever word
Like,
you want to use. Did
I
you
just
and Gorilla
called him out
Hebrew
for-
have
no, we
tension
had no issue.
prior to that?
No.
So y'all tension started when he got outed for that
Yes.
by the female, right?
Yeah, I don't have no tension, but the issue, I would just say issue.
Okay.
The issue started when we found out he was getting banged in his ass by more than one woman.
All right. I'm not
He
here to.
buying dildos.
I saw the text. I heard
A
about
pegging
the
kit
text.
was purchased. That's what he said. He said, "How you gonna hit me with something bigger than what I hit you with?" That's what he
You
said.
gotta kind of want to keep putting emphasis on that shit.
That's
Oh,
what he said.
Okay. This.
He
Okay.
said he started
Two-part
talking about the
question.
first time. It was easy. He said, you used to get in that position. I'm not used to getting in that position.
Let me ask y'all this though. So y'all being
Y'all still fucking with him?
Nah, let me ask,
No.
let me ask you this.
I want to ask.
so being
Wait,
I'm
I just
answering for
want-
me. I'm
okay.
answering for me.
Okay.
I still fuck with him, right? I don't look at him. No, I'm not a part of y'all thing, right? Whatever Cut do in his bedroom with his lifestyle, that's between him and his woman, right?
As a
Technically-
man, no, take
no,
Israelite out the window.
I'm
As a
taking it
man,
out.
though.
I'm taking it
Okay,
out.
So
We can
but don't
say
just- so as a man, that's your man's right there.
No, I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm gonna keep it 100. Technically, you could be like, damn, that's some weird shit. I wouldn't look at nobody away for saying
But
that's
is you
weird.
still
shit.
fucking with him? That's what I'm asking.
If he want to come on the show, I still fuck with him. I wouldn't look at him
I'm
like
not talking about the show because content is content. That's different.
Hey,
That's
put
different.
I'm gonna keep it real.
I'm
keep it a buck.
Wack taught me that shit. Content is content. So I ain't talking about on the show. But them my niggas right there.
Yeah, for sure.
Are you
Well,
fucking with them niggas like that? These your niggas right here.
I think
Hold on,
None
hold
of
on.
us did that. So
Let's
I'm not putting
clarify.
that on
Let's
them.
clarify. Let's clarify.
So,
We
are you-
never was niggas in that aspect.
Mhm.
And like we just hanging out. Like this my boy. He come in
But that's
town.
what I'm asking.
He say,
you.
"What's up? We run
Hypothetically,
content."
A person like that, you find out they doing that. Is that still your boy?
If this like say this my best friend.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, that probably still be my homie. I look at Cuz like, damn, Cuz, you did some weird shit, bro. But I wouldn't be like, I'm going to disown you because you and your woman did some shit. I can see if you did it with a man, then I'd be like, oh, yeah, Cuz, you on some other shit.
What the fuck is the difference?
I'm just keeping it real.
A dick in the ass is a dick in the ass.
I'm not saying it's not. I'm saying about it.
It's
Since
a
you want to,
dick.
since you pulled up, look, I'm going to pull a you on you.
Okay, go ahead.
You pulled up the definition of virgin from the river. If we look up the definition of homosexual, you have to be with the same sex. It has to be man, man, woman, woman. So by the definition of a technicality, I cannot say he is a homosexual.
I think it's worse.
You sticking
than
something
being
up your
homosexual.
ass, you gay.
I'm saying
I
by the
think it's worse.
definition. We
I
only
just-
going
I
by the
think it's
definition.
worse because-
I
We're not
understand
going
both
by,
sides.
We're
Yeah.
not going by my personal
Listen, he
belief.
took a loophole. It's worse than homosexuality. He took a loophole for his hole.
I'm saying you. No. Hold on, Kylie, because he trying to put me in the corner, right? It's not gonna work. You went by.
the corner. I'm just
I'm gonna
saying.
take the glasses off. Hold on, no. I got him.
You
By
ain't got
your
it. Ain't no
logic-
way around it.
Nah,
You
it's
take
ways
something up your
around it.
ass, you gay.
Okay, that's cool. That's your personal
He got
belief.
that crown on.
That's cool. You got the crown.
I got it.
That's cool. I'm saying him and his wife did something that most men ain't gonna agree with. But by definition of what a homosexual is, you couldn't call him a homosexual for doing that. You can say he got a sick kink. You can say it's weird. You can say a whole lot of stuff. But by definition of what a homosexual is, if we look up the definition, does it say man with woman?
It doesn't say man.
Now I'm gonna say it's some gay shit because I still think it is, but disowning
It's some
somebody,
ditty shit. It's some
disowning
ditty shit.
somebody, like if he was a bro of mine that I've known forever, we done fought back to back, gave me the shirt off your back, whatever. I don't think I could disown you for something that you do in the privacy of your own home if it's not harming anybody at that point. That's just my
May
opinion.
Lord be with y'all, brothers.
I'm saying.
Do I think
your homie did
it's
some
gay?
freaky shit
Yeah,
with his
but-
wife, and I'm gonna be like, fuck them
That
15
ain't
years I
freaky
knew you.
shit, man.
It's some Diddy shit. I'm gonna say Diddy. He did some Diddy party
Diddy
shit with his
gay?
wife. Now Diddy gay as hell. Diddy like, man, Diddy be doing some whole wild shit, putting shit on.
So-
the
so-
Diddy
so-
doing all
but that-
that
that's-
crazy
I'm
shit.
not negating that it's gay. I'm not
Diddy
negating
doing
that.
some wild shit.
I'm not negating that it's homosexual activity. I'm just saying that when it comes to having a homie that you've known for that long, you think you could look bro in the eye and be like, hey, we not cool no more. Because it's something that wasn't supposed to came out. I think so.
I would.
I think so because again, I'm not really in that. I'm not really in that. I'm not in that space with you, right? Like
Right.
I'm not in that space with you where you doing whatever you doing. Like when we around each other,
You
we
find out
doing
a
what we
video, a
doing.
nigga putting some shit up his ass by himself without no girl or nothing.
Yeah, that's different.
I think that's
That's crazy.
gay
That's
as
to me.
hell.
That's
It's that's what he's basically saying. It's not no gray areas. Like
We're not saying it's a gray area. I'm saying he called him a homosexual. So I said, what is the definition of a homosexual if we going by definitions? I'm not saying he is or he not.
Yeah, I just think that again, like if at that point in time, if you done been through all that with him as a boy, as your homie, to disown him for something he's done sexually, to me, that's a little crazy to me. I think he didn't snitch on you. He didn't try to fuck your girl. He didn't rob you. He didn't set you up. He didn't try to do something to your family. Like all the things that we really would hold near and dear that you were off a nigga for, he didn't do to you.
All right,
So what would I
That falls under
you a black Marine or a black whatever in the white man's military, that make them want to kill you more. Like when they see the uniform on you, they get an extra disdain for you. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't understand why in the hell do you want to fight for them.
Cared enough about your trials and tribulations, the things that you suffered through, and how to get out of that. That's your history. You don't need a white man to have no remembrances for it.
Yeah, man, you chastise the child too hard, oh, you creating trauma. If you don't say nothing to the child, then you making them soft. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't no way for a black man to be right even when he is kidnapped.
White people that's out there that want to help black and Hispanic people, the best thing you can do is just leave us the hell alone.
They are all against you. They all want to destroy you, and the ultimate goal of all of them is to put you back into slavery and subjection.
Real Nigga University,
In 5, 4, 3, 2,
Let's get it.
1.
Back. Thor, Round Table of Truth, coming at you with another exclusive episode. Y'all know how we do it. Before we get into the show, like always and like normal, we want to also always want to pay homage to the Most High Yahweh in the Hebrew, the God of blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. We must find our way back to our God. That is the key to us getting out of this captivity. And with that being said, we also want to give it up to our King, Yahweh Shah Mashiach, whom the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. In the ISUPK under command of Jimmy Yohana, we teach you about the real Christ, not the false ones. Many false Christ said himself in the Bible, many false Christs shall arise. So we teach you about the real Christ, you understand, in the ISUPK. Also, we want to give it up to the man with the plan, none other than Commanding General Yohana. You understand? Give it up, man. What's new? Talk to me, man. IJ.
Man, Kev, it's a lot going on in the earth. Ton of stories. We got some shameful women, shameful men.
Man.
World War III, that's still on the horizon. If I could, shameless plug,
please.
Look out for this Tuesday. Me and Raj Karab gonna bring out a ton of stories on World War III on a war report.
Damn right.
Madcap, ICE. Is just a ton of things going on.
Damn right. Give it up. You know what I'm saying? Check these brothers out on the war report. You understand? Y'all, you say Tuesday?
Come on,
where Osham go? I thought Osham goes on.
So as soon as they go off, we go on.
Oh, so y'all gonna go on the same night, man. Come on, man. Tune into the Round Table of Truth. This Tuesday night, we got 2 podcasts coming back, shows coming back to back. You understand? Check that out. You know what I mean? We getting it in up in here, man. There was something I want to touch. Go ahead, Lamar.
We want to touch on real quick,
please.
First off, if I may, sir, we know last weekend we of course we had to clip the podcast last weekend because y'all were down in Cali.
Man, if I could real fast, give it up to Captain Gaddaha. Give it up for him. Man, we was down there. Myself from Chicago, Yaradon, Officer Iwalum. You know what I'm saying? And the brothers Ribs. Down there, man, had a great time, man. Cali, they put on the show, didn't they?
Yes, sir.
Let me right on that.
Yes, sir.
They got
definitely live down there, man. You know, the General Yohana lecture, excellent. You know what I'm saying?
Damn right, give it up.
Of course, General Muhammad class, you know what I'm saying? Top tier, best class all around Israel.
Come on, man. General Yohana's lecture was about the heavy addiction that Black and Hispanic men have to porn and video games.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? From what I'm hearing, a ton of brothers went and took their PS5s and threw it in the
I'm at the crib. I get off the slave. I want to listen to some music real quick.
Right.
So I was trying to turn on my PS5 and just put it on YouTube.
Right.
I couldn't even do that.
Well, don't throw it in the guy. He don't want you to do that. Now, you know what I'm saying? Don't throw the damn PS5 in the damn trash. But the whole point of it is the addiction up to it. You know what I'm saying? Like we're gonna have to step up, you know what I'm saying, as Black Hispanic men and shake all the different, you know what I'm saying, lust, you know what I'm saying, and things that we have that take our mind away from the truth. And an excessive, now we ain't saying don't play the video game, but an excessive amount, you know what I'm saying, of being on there all day. When you're addicted to it, that's a problem. When you're addicted to the porn, that's a problem. When you're addicted to porn and you're not having sex with your wife, that is a problem.
Right.
And so Commander General Yohana, being who he is, you know what I'm saying, the leader of this nation, he's going to address every problem that exists amongst us as a people.
That's
and this is how we get fit. Can you imagine, you know what I'm saying, complaining about Black people's problems and never having a solution on how to get fixed? You turn into the church to try to get fixed, and they can't fix you. They doctors who fail every time.
Right.
So I just wanted to say that. But go ahead, Dola Macchiato.
Come on, Custer. So what we wanted to bring out real quick is that, you know, Donald Trump and everything like that, how they just changed back Indigenous People Day to Columbus Day.
I noticed that last year on the calendar, you know what I'm saying, it said Indigenous Day.
Right.
I looked this Monday, it's back to Columbus Day. You see what I'm saying? Like Raj Karab. Nobody should be shocked about the place that we live in here in America when You know what I'm saying? They pay homage to a man that slaughtered the Native American Indians.
Right.
They gave him a day. Normally, when you pay homage to somebody, you know what I'm saying, it's for some type of achievement. But who would the white man? He give national holidays to people who didn't enslave people, to people who didn't committed mass genocide and mass murder. They get a day. That should tell you what type of country this is in. This is a demonic nation, right? Y'all done?
Hey, Cap, if I could,
please.
What this also speaks to is, you know what I'm saying, anybody that accept these, you know what I'm saying, tokens that they get, you know, from time to time, you know what I'm saying, like they'll take down a statue or this or that, you know what I'm saying, trying to, you know what I'm saying, trying to appease the public, like, you know what I'm saying, like that racism is washed away or gone away.
That's it.
Whenever they want to, they can unveil them statues again.
What are they gonna unveil? Them, I hate to tell you, them statues. And remember, black people thought they had really made some type of significant achievement. Saying, bartender, could you see me? Right there, you look like you need a job or something. It's a lot. We got to give it up to the bartender. Yeah, that's there it is, man.
Don't forget to tip the bartender.
That's it. Let me see what I got. Not mandatory, whatever you would like. You get my point. Come on, Ron. Please.
Like our people don't understand. Black and Hispanics, of course, and Native American Indians don't understand that our oppressor, the white man, he's gonna like celebrate and keep hold to his cultures. So like having that Confederate flag, they never gonna get rid of that because that's a part of their culture.
That's who they are.
But it's so crazy that Black and Hispanics follow everything America do, which they're not supposed to do.
Right.
Instead of the fact of following your own culture.
That's it.
They don't follow their own culture. They rather go follow the white man's culture.
That's it.
Instead of getting or taking their own back.
That's it.
If it's something that you can learn from the white man, which it ain't nothing you can but this.
That's it.
Keep your own culture. Now don't you ain't got to go get nobody else.
That's it. That's it. You know what I'm saying?
Come on, girl. I was gonna say, like, it's so spiritually correct for what the white man's doing in his own sense. You understand what he's doing? By bringing back Columbus Day and showing who he really is. Because when they first, of course, came to America, they slaughtered the Native Indians to take the land.
That's it.
You understand? And now with Trump in office and making America great again means they got to keep slaughtering the Lord's people to reclaim this land.
That's it.
You understand? So what they're doing is exactly what Make America Great Again stands for.
Give it up. Give it up. That's right. And let me tell you something, man. That their racism, you know what I'm saying, is needed. It's needed for black and brown people. You know what I'm saying? Now, most people when they hear me say that, they may say, damn, all the stuff that they doing to us is needed. Yeah, because you won't wake up. You won't ever wake up. You know what I'm saying? If they can't be who they want to be, and this is who they truly are. They want to bring back Columbus Day. You know what I'm saying? They want to run in your homes, as the story we're going over tonight. They want to be able to run in your apartment buildings and pull you out naked, you know what I'm saying, and have your kids standing out there naked. That's what they just did. This is who these people are. You living in a place that is totally diabolical. There's so many movements that put us to sleep. You know where we going? Civil rights. You see what I'm saying? Like civil rights was basically, we can't beat them, let's join them. You know what I'm saying? Like these people been terrorizing us and beating us down for so long that the civil rights was all about joining, you know what I'm saying, this monster. You know what I'm saying? But again, the Lord say you ain't come ask me at my mouth. You know what I'm saying? Which means you ain't go to the men, our Lord, to see if joining America is the thing to do. Right. You would have find out, you know what I'm saying, that joining America and joining white people is not what the Lord wants you to do. That's why it's called a human race, black people. Human race means all races are in competition to be in rulership, and they just are. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I know it's saying you've been fed that Babylonian concept, and you the only one believe in the Babylonian concept, which people bleed all red, and you love all people, and I get it. That just ain't working. You know what I'm saying? It's time for us to get into the game, and how we get into the game is we got to get into the game with our culture. All nations got their culture. You know what I'm saying? The Chinese, the Japanese, the Russians, America, whether it's right or wrong, they got their culture.
Right.
What is black and Hispanic and Native Indian people's culture? We don't know because it was taken from us and was robbed from us during slavery.
Right.
But now it's time for it to get it back. The Lord is calling you back. You know he calling you back because of the priests and prophets and the ISUBK. Commander Junihana is that man that was chosen by the Most High, you know what I'm saying, to resurrect this nation under Christ. And that's just something that you're going to have to accept. You see us out there on them street corners, man, stop, come holler at your brothers, man. Bring them some waters. When they get cold, bring us some hot chocolate. Come talk to us and so you can get your mind right about what is going on in earth and
Damn
what you
right,
should. We got the solution.
Damn right, sir.
We got the solution here. You know what I'm saying? Ramon, please.
I don't know if y'all playing it tonight or not,
Mhm.
but I don't know. It was a video me and you. We went over together. It was you told me to pin it.
Mhm.
It was about when they started this big old business. They was all good, but the whole moral of it was they were strong when they was enslaved or when they was separated.
Yeah.
But then when they
Oh yeah.
get equal.
Yeah.
You remember?
Yeah, I remember that. I don't know. You know what? Let's say that for Ash them. For when they get on Tuesday night, because man, we got so many right now. Come on, Kazai one. Please. Get down.
I was reading up on Christopher Columbus's memoirs earlier, and they was talking about how he said that when he got over here, the indigenous people was peaceable, they was generous, they was he said if I wouldn't have told you how nice these people was, you wouldn't even knew that it was people that was this nice and generous to other people they was giving.
Yep.
And then in the next memoir that he sent over to the Queen, he said, but I think we should make them laborers.
Yeah.
I think they should labor under us. And after that, they sent the whole military over here to start picking these people off.
That's it.
And it just goes to show you that Columbus Day represents us as Blacks, Hispanics, North American Indians. It represents the moralization of our people, even when we were just trying to be good people to him. That lets you know that no matter what you do for them, they're still going to put you in body. They're going to still try to destroy us as a people.
Man, get a brother a hand. You know what I'm saying? Listen, when he said that they was peaceable, it made it seem like these people like we was soft. But that wasn't it. You got to be able to read in between the lines. When he came to the Americas, he found the Native American Indian people and the Hispanic people at peace with each other. It don't mean, you know what I'm saying, that they just somebody you could just come overrun like we soft. Native Indians, Hispanics, and so-called black men, we warriors. Huh? You see what I'm saying? But they was at peace with one another. But of course, you know what I'm saying, when Columbus came and the conquistadors came, that peace that we had amongst each other was all over with. Right. Because wherever the white man goes in the earth, he is a disease and a cancer. Wherever he goes in the earth, you know what I'm saying, he bring hell like something you could not. It's shocking and surprising that Blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians are still even here.
Right.
This man and went to countries, man, and wiped people, nations out. You see what I'm saying? But he cannot wipe out the 12 tribes because we are the Lord's chosen people. And if the Most High don't want you wiped out, you ain't gonna get wiped out. You see what I'm saying? Come on, because I want to get down.
The one part that just sparked my brain. So in his last memoir, when he died, they found it, and it said he felt that he was doing a divine. He was doing a divine act.
Yeah.
By coming over here, and finding these people. In his mind, he thought he was doing something good, but in all actuality, he didn't know that he actually was doing a divine act. He was bringing the tribes back together again.
Right. Like again, white people so diabolical. They think when they harming you that they doing something good. Right. We was talking about a video earlier, you know what I'm saying? When they colonize and enslave you, this is a good thing. Because without them colonizing and enslaving you, you know what I'm saying, and separating your families, you would be disoriented and disorganized anyway. Right. Because you was over in Africa living like animals, let them tell it. You see what I'm saying? They're like, this is what we was being taught when we came up in the schools in the 80s. You know what I'm saying? This is what we thought. Black people, you would hear black people say, man, listen, well, if they hadn't came and got us, you know what I'm saying, we wouldn't be civilized. Now, why was that being taught to us? Because you fought to go to school with the people who hate you. And what the hell you thought they was going to come in there and teach you? Right. You see what I'm saying? Like you going to get educated by your enemy. Of course, he going to brainwash you to think, you know what I'm saying, that slavery was good. Listen to this good. They teach you in class that slavery was a good thing. This is good for you. Right. These people are diabolical. Wow. You understand? Come on, Ramon.
I just got to bring with the Christopher Columbus thing. How they tried to say, how he just said in the memoir, they were peaceable people. It just tells you the spirit of the white man and how it's still here today on our women, our black women.
That's it.
Because look at our black women today. If they see a man that's doing things for them, the nice will be being good to them, doing all these things, what do they say?
Yeah.
Soft nigga. That nigga soft. What I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take advantage of them.
That's it.
They do. They had that same spirit that the white man had. So when y'all brothers and sisters in, outside of the ISU, you can't hear us say that our black women today carry the same spirit of the white man.
Yeah.
They carry the same exact spirit because they follow the white man. That's what the white man do. That's what they do.
That's it. You know what I'm saying? But thank God, not all the sisters follow them. You know what I'm saying? We got to give it up to the sisters who down with the ISUPK. You see what I'm saying? We got to give it up to the sisters who look, you know what I'm saying, at the fight that we putting in and deciding to join in this thing. A lot of our sisters, man, they just too hardened in this place. Remember coming out of Egypt, you know what I'm saying, that he gave a bill of divorce because we hated each other just that much coming out of slavery. You know what I'm saying? That he wrote a bill of divorce that the Lord didn't even sanction. Right. You see what I'm saying? Christ had to come back and say, you know what I'm saying, from the beginning, it was not so. You understand? But we hated each other so much because that's what slavery does to you. It breaks down the fabric of your morality to where you start to look at each other, you know what I'm saying, because of this constant pressure of being oppressed by another people. And of course, you're going to hate yourself. We cannot coexist with white people, man. You can get that out your goddamn head. That's right. You see what I'm saying? That ain't never that fantasy of one day that they gonna stop this. That's why we look at you see a ton of black people, Karaka, complaining to the white man. You know what I'm saying? Out there protesting. You know, that don't mean nothing to him, man. You know what I'm saying? Because you need to stop that. If you're gonna protest or complain to anybody, do it to the Most High. That's right. You know what I'm saying? The Most High is the only one that's gonna take up your fight. White people ain't gonna take up your goddamn fight, man. Right. They the one. They fighting against you and the most. They don't believe in God. Can't you see that? Right. You think these people believe in God? Have you ever walked in a white church, or have you ever seen them on Sunday? You know what I'm saying? When they're in there preaching, it seems like satanic worship off top. They on where they moving, you know what I'm saying? Right. Cats in the white, it look like some devil worship shit. You see what I'm saying? You think God is in that? Are you some type of knucklehead, man? Damn. What we going on,
Come on. First video, you almost already touched on it. We're gonna go to how when a video of the so-called white man when after he conquered the native Indians, and he believed that since they were so-called savages, now he brought them to real civilization.
Come on, man, let's get into it.
Never seen a white man, yet through the agencies of the government, they are being rapidly brought from their state of comparative savagery and barbarism to one of civilization.
That's all right there. He's saying that they coming from their savagery and barbarism when they the one that came and was mass unalive in the so-called Native Indians. Native Indians had a culture and all that, but they was being called savages and barbarians. You know what I'm saying? Meanwhile, the white man is the savage and the cat barbarian. You see what I'm saying? But he gonna put that charge on them. So much so that when we came up, show you how brainwashed we were, we would play, you know what I'm saying, Indians and cowboys. Remember that, Karaka? Right. You know what I'm saying? And nobody wanted to be the Indians. You see what I'm saying? We always wanted to be the cowboys, right? Which means as a black man, you saying, I want to be the white man. I want to be the hero. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever the case may be. The Indians, they the enemy. Meanwhile, you ain't know the Native Indians, your blood brothers. You see what I'm saying? Like, brother, let me tell you, man, this sophisticated slavery we under right here, man. This shit here, brother. Excuse my language. This is on another level. Y'all were down?
Hey, what's so heavy about what you're bringing out, sir? Is just the fact that, you know what I'm saying, like, this was not just the sentiments of, you know what I'm saying, one racist white man.
Yeah.
This was in the Constitution. Like, they labeled them savages in the Constitution. If you read through the Constitution, just like we would label 3/5 of a man. Yeah. The Native Indian brothers was labeled savages in the Constitution.
Right. You understand? Like, which means this country got a hate for the Native Indians, brother, like something you could not believe. And here's what they want to tell you about that hate. because them Native Indians gave these white people hell to take this country out. You understand? It ain't like they just laid over. You know, he talking about all that peaceful. Man, them Native Indians went to war and killed a ton of them white people, man, when they came over here to take America out. And if I could, I'm gonna give it to you, IG. Big shout out to Officer Dabawan who brought this video out from California. You see what I'm saying? Brother doing an excellent job bringing out these stories. I will on.
Please. You know, the devil is saying that the Native American Indians are barbaric and savages. It's still coming out. The bones are still coming out to this day about the boarding schools and how their so-called religious leadership and the nuns and the priests was raping and molesting boys and girls.
That's it.
And now in 2025, you finding mass grave sites underneath Catholic Church of North American Indians. But we the savages.
That's it. But that's what brother, one of the brothers mentioned it earlier. What in the hell you think these ICE agents are gonna be doing, you know what I'm saying, in these detention centers that they taking our Hispanic brothers and sisters to? They're gonna be doing the same thing they was doing in them boarding schools, which is raping and unaliving. That's all the white man know how to do. He is a criminal, brother. Brothers and sisters. Go ahead and finish playing that tape.
The Indian Adoption Project began in 1958 as a government effort to remove Native children from their families and place them in white homes.
For decades, Indian parents and their children have been at the mercy of abusive action of local, state, federal, and private agency officials.
Between 25 and 35% of all American Indian children are removed from their families.
Welfare agencies seem to have operated on the premise that most Indian children would really be better off growing up non-Indian. It has been called by some cultural genocide.
We have the Navajo as we find him in the desert. Few of these boys and girls.
Good night. What we going here? It's a rough one. Here, I belong.
Bad Cap, if I may, like the MO of white people. Like when we come out on the street corners and we tell you that the white man is the devil,
that's it.
We're not just saying it for exercise.
Right.
I mean, if you just open up your eyes, the same thing they're doing right now, and I don't give a damn about the Palestinians.
Yeah.
But they're doing it on TV right now to the people in Palestine where they're trying to exterminate that race of people.
That's it.
And at the same time that they're exterminating that race of people, they're still trying to be looked at like they're the good guys and you know, we're doing this for a just reason. The same way that they portrayed the North American Indians as savages, and you know, this is a good thing that you're killing them and taking away their culture. I mean, what else can we tell you, Cap?
If I may, like this is why we always say all the time that the so-called white man, this is the worst captivity we've ever been underneath him. You understand? Because he literally just said that the Native Indians, that the white people decided that Native Indians should not grow up Native Indians.
That's it.
You understand? That's the whole premise of what we say, that they stripped our identities away. You can't see, you see Native Indian people right now, they don't know where they came from. They don't know what tribe, so forth, so such, because they grew up in the white society.
Let's get the scripture on it, my yard. Psalms, where they say they should cut us off from being the people.
Go ahead. And like, that's really all I have to say. Yardan, I know Yardan has something.
Go ahead, please.
Kind of come, sir. If I could, just to piggyback on what y'all was bringing out, it's just like even like the song that they were singing about John Brown. You know what I'm saying? John Brown is a name that's constantly brought up, you know what I'm saying, as somebody that's, you know what I'm saying, with soul for, you know what I'm saying, Israelite people, whether it be black or Native Indian. Like he was soul for, you know, everybody just, you know what I'm saying, freedom and all of that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And this name still rings to this day. You know what I'm saying? Whenever we talk about, you know what I'm saying, the viciousness of the white man, they bring up John Brown name. You know what I'm saying? Like he's some, you know what I'm saying, he was just a superhero, you know what I'm saying, that saved all the slaves, you know what I'm saying, and brought us, you know what I'm saying, to you know what I'm saying, out of our savagery to you know what I'm saying, where we need to be.
They want to that's how the white man do. He come, we said this a couple of shows ago, he come do the crimes and then want to be the hero.
Right.
And we don't want to take away nothing that John Brown did. 'Cause
Right,
he did help friend some of the slaves, you know what I'm saying? But that doesn't now mean that we should forgive all white people because one white man helped and friend us.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's something that they should do. You see what I'm saying? The crimes that their country did. You see what I'm saying? This is something that they should do, but that doesn't alleviate the crimes of what they people did. Let me tell you something. God don't give a damn about all these good white people that you Negroes care about.
Right.
Because guarantee, you know what I'm saying, when we came over here on slave ship, it was good black people, you know what I'm saying, that got on them slave ships.
That's right.
You see what I'm saying? You understand what I'm saying? Whether you say good, bad, sad, glad, or mad, you know what I'm saying? Nevertheless, they ain't stop them from going in slavery. It didn't stop them. The Lord, when the Lord come, he will charge the whole nation. You understand, you know what I'm saying, for the sins of the people, which he did. 100 million of our people died coming over here on slave ships, which means he charged everybody, Karaka. You see what I'm saying? Whether you was good or bad, it didn't matter. And I'm saying all this to say this, that those so-called good white people that you Negroes love or whatever, they go into slavery with these bad white people, man. You understand? Because that's how the Lord do it. The Lord charges not only does he charge you individually, he also charge you as a nation as well for the crimes. You see what I'm saying? Give me that scripture, what you got, my y'all.
Come on. So like I said, it's the book of Psalms, chapter 83.
Let's get it.
And verse 1.
Come on.
Salakia.
Please.
Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh. Hold not thy peace.
Do what?
Hold not thy peace.
This is King David, I believe, in the book of Psalms. You know, hold not thy peace, meaning he want the Lord to respond, you know what I'm saying, to the people that have been oppressing us. Come on, my yeah.
And be not still.
Go ahead.
O Yahweh.
Oh, what?
O Yahweh.
Come on.
Verse 2.
Let's get it.
For lo, thine enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee,
They that what?
they that hate thee,
Read.
have lifted up the
They
head.
that hate thee, talking about they hate God. Like you trying to join the people, man, that hate the Most High. Lifted up their head, meaning they didn't lift it up their head. They trying to be on the same level as the Most High. Read.
Verse
Come on,
3.
let's get it.
They have taken crafty counsel.
They did what?
Taken crafty counsel
Read.
against thy people.
Against thy who?
Against thy
Who is
people.
thy Lord's people? Blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians.
right.
They took in crafty counsel to do what? Read.
And consulted against thy hidden ones.
Against thy what?
Thy hidden ones.
Read.
Verse 4. They have said, come and let us cut them off.
Let us do what?
Let us cut them off.
Let us do what?
Let us cut them off.
Read.
From being a nation.
From being a what?
From being a nation.
Did they just not say that on the screen? The
Come,
cat
come.
said that cultural genocide.
That's right.
That's what cultural genocide is. Like it ain't just the killing, you know what I'm saying? It's the wiping out, you know what I'm saying, of your culture. And
Right.
blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians have been strategically by white supremacy. Cultures have been wiped out.
Right.
So much so that black people, even right now, with all this education, Google and the internet and all these different things, all this university this, university that, you got black people running around here 2025 and they ain't got a clue what their nationality is. You understand? Hispanics, you know what I'm saying? They running around calling themselves Puerto Ricans and Dominicans. That is not who they were before white people came to enslave them. Black people wasn't being called Haitians and Jamaicans. These people been robbed and spoiled, like the scripture have said. We've been cut off from who we are. Sir. You understand? We've been cut off from who we are because we the Lord's chosen people, which means these other nations, you know what I'm saying, are jealous of who you are. Just like anybody who chose, they want to be who you are. But instead of us taking on, you know what I'm saying, the right of being the chosen people and wanting to be chosen, we want to bring ourselves down on the level and love their culture more than we love our own. You see what I'm saying? And then you Negroes running around talking about, I don't know why they hate us. We know why they hate us. And we trying to tell you, but you can't get the truth through somebody, to somebody who got a thick ass skull like a metal plate.
Right.
I know what comes.
Come on, y'all, Don.
What's so heavy about what you're bringing out, sir, is just like us not knowing our culture, not knowing where we come from, not knowing, like, you know what I'm saying, the things that do tie to our people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We try to assimilate to the white man's culture. And now that's what's attributed to us. Gang banging and gun violence and black on black crime.
That's
all
it.
these things is attributed to us.
That's it.
This comes from, you know what I'm saying, us assimilating to the culture that enslaved us.
That's it.
Right.
Damn right. We got any more on that, my yard?
Shit.
If it ain't necessary, go ahead.
Come
Come on.
That the name of Yasharallah may be no more in remembrance.
Read that part again.
That the name of Yasharallah,
Read it what it said.
that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance.
You understand that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. And brothers, the name of Israel is no more in remembrance.
That's right.
Why do I say that? Yeah, you didn't heard the term Israel, but nobody know where the 12 tribes is.
That's right.
You don't know who the people we know. You know what I'm saying? Because the ISUBK, we bring it out who the 12 tribes is. The 12 tribes is blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indian. But for the most part, the rest of the world, they don't know that you the Israelites. That's what it means by what he just read was a biblical prophecy. You understand? Come on, y'all.
Cap, I just wanted to ask you a question.
Please.
Because when you said that, I thought of the fact that even Israel today, you know what I'm saying, what they so-called call Israel, they call themselves Israelis.
That's
right.
it.
They don't call
That's
themselves Israelites.
That's right.
Even the so-called Jew,
Come on,
calls itself Jewish.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
he don't
it.
say that he's Jew.
Judah. He don't say Judah. He say he Jewish and he say he Israelis.
Right.
The only problem is you ain't gonna find Jewish in the Bible.
Right.
And you're not gonna find Israelis in the Bible.
Right.
Okay. White people was brought to that country, you know what I'm saying, after World War II. This is a historical fact. They was brought to that country, you know what I'm saying, because the real Israelites, you know what I'm saying, real Jews, you know what I mean, was spread abroad in other countries. Look this up. Google 70 AD, the Roman Empire ran niggas out of Israel. That's where black people from. And we ran into Africa, lived there for thousands of years on the west coast part of Africa. You can go look this up on an old map. It was called the Kingdom of Judah. That's what it was called. A kingdom is a sophisticated society. They telling you, you know what I'm saying, that you came from Africa like you was uncivilized. Meanwhile, how could you be uncivilized when the map say kingdom? The map say, you believe anything these white people tell you. You just take it and just eat it. You know, it's like somebody throwing poison on a plate. You ain't smelling it to see what it is or whatever. You just go sit there and eat it. It could be dog shit. You sitting there, you gonna scoop up whatever your enemy put on you, big stupid dummies. Wake the hell up, man, and get down with what the hell we telling you, man. These people is playing you. You being played. Come on, Ramwan.
Just real quick.
Go ahead.
You need real quick. You need a magnifying glass to see. I looked for this for so long. And since I came into the UPK.
That's it.
Cap, he showed me the map. I'm looking, I'm like, I still don't see it.
Oh, they put the truth in your face all the
right
time.
in your face, but you dang need to see it. You gotta have a magnifying glass to see Kingdom of Judah. You like, oh shit.
Not only, I'm coming to you, Mike. Not only did it say the Kingdom of Judah on the old map, it all said the land of the Negroes on the old map. So when you see the slave signs over here, it didn't say Africans for sale. It said Negroes for sale. Why? Because you two totally different people.
Right.
Nobody sells their grandfathers and grandmothers and daughters and sons into slavery. You big dumb stupid idiots. Dang. Come on, my y'all. Journey, I don't know about y'all long. I'll be able to do this shit here, man.
So we still
I guess I'm stuck in the game. I'm prisoner.
He trapped out
I'm trapped.
We gonna close the door. Trying to leave. Close the door. Close the door.
They holding me hostage. Go ahead, my y'all.
Sir. And what you're saying is so heavy, y'all. That's why it's so diabolical that they try to convince us now that we Africans. You know what I'm saying? Because I've heard brothers say, man, maybe slavery wasn't bad because, you know what I'm saying, we was over in Africa half naked, throwing spears at each other, eating each other.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? And make it seem like we was just out in Africa living in a Tarzan movie.
That's it.
You know what I mean?
That's
Instead of realizing, you know what I'm saying, that all these, ancient structures that they worship and idolize so much, we built Egypt. We won the Egyptians, but we built Egypt. You know what I'm saying? Timbuktu, they talking about the lost city of Timbuktu. The streets was paved with gold. Come on, man. Like that's everything that they love and worship and consider great in ancient society is us.
Listen, The proof that we not Africans is that what you must remember is this, my y'all, is that the African continent was colonized by Great Britain, colonized by France and Belgium, all these other white countries. They ain't make the achievements that America did.
Right.
Why didn't they make the achievements that America did? Because you and Africans are two totally different people.
That's a fact, sir.
You see what I'm saying? Now, why did America make so many advancements past the continent of Africa? Because they had Israelites in slavery.
That's right.
And Israelites being the chosen people, we are more gifted than Africans, man.
Right.
You seen that with the Dream Team. The Dream Team played Team Nigeria, beat them by 80 points. In a basketball game. Like you beating somebody by 80, that's like saying like putting a high school team and they playing kindergartens, man. These other grown men. They ain't us and we ain't them.
Damn right.
Yeah, man. Where we at?
With the way things going, we're gonna jump in to what was going on a couple weeks ago on the south side of Chicago with ICE.
Come on.
You understand they went and infiltrated 75th on the south side of Chicago.
Yep.
We got a few videos on that.
Come on with it.
Federal agents from different agencies raided an apartment building in the city's South Shore neighborhood early this morning. Neighbors there report multiple arrests in this latest immigration enforcement action. People who live there are telling our Sabrina Franza that American citizens were briefly detained. She is live for us on that scene right now. Sabrina.
Stop it. Please.
This is the video I think it is.
It is.
For blacks, if you're a black person, y'all really need to watch this video because, of course, Captain Marquardt, Commander Junior Hunter been saying this for the longest. These ICE raids, that's for the Hispanic brothers and sisters.
Yep.
This ICE raid is for all blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans.
Damn right.
So I just had to bring that because I'm just remembering when I watched this video, I'm like, this video is crazy.
Well, listen, the first thing that threw me off what she said was that American citizens.
Right. Right.
Like black people. I know you don't think you know American citizens. I mean, we moving backwards if we think this.
God.
You a citizen of all these things that being done to us. We citizens now, Karaka. Was the people in Hurricane Katrina that was dropping dead from not being fed and water not being dropped? I watched a story today where the dude was on top of the roof. You know what I'm saying? He said the helicopter was flying over the black people to go help white people. You know what I'm saying? Giving them water and sandwiches, this, that, and other. He said he had to take all the black people that was on the roof and tell them to go downstairs, and he rolled the white people up. You know what I'm saying? You know, they wheelchairs and all that. He said he did that. He said 15 minutes. It ain't take but 15 minutes for the helicopter to come help them. But you a citizen here.
Oh God. We got a nice house, sir.
Oh God, two things. First, like this is the beginning of the video. You see ICE, they be renting budget vans, they be getting U-Hauls. Like this goes to show you that this isn't just individual people. This is the whole system that works together to get you out of this place.
That's it.
Secondly, the fact that they talk about detaining so-called U.S. citizens is saying that if you're in the vicinity, they're able to put you in cuffs and run your numbers.
That's it.
And see if you have any warrants or everything like that. So then they can have an excuse to get you arrested because now it's a valid so-called stop because you're in the vicinity of illegal crime.
Man, listen, what black person you know ain't got no warrant for their arrest? Every nigga sitting here right now got a warrant. I'm only joking. I'm only joking. Right. They're gonna be sitting outside for us right now. But I'll be, you know what I'm saying? Like, what black person don't have something on that? What black person don't have something on their record is my point. You see what I'm saying? We all do. Why? Because we enemies in this place. Their job is to demonize us and make us criminals. So yeah, when you run up in a building full of blacks and Hispanics, damn near everybody in the building got a case. They know this already. The white man is the devil that the Bible speaks of. Let's finish playing the tape, please, because I want.
I'm just gonna say it's almost like this is the modern day Ku Klux Klan with the covering of the face. They get to go and just to be honest, it's the modern day stop and frisk with the Ku Klux Klan because they going anywhere they want to. They going and gathering these people up. Like I think I told you the story about the Hispanic brothers in Illinois who was working on a man roof, and ICE came. He said the man said he walked in the house to go get something out the house. He came back out, and ICE had all of the Hispanic brothers load them up into a van, brother, roof wide open.
Yeah.
so of course that work didn't get done.
Yeah, that's it.
Because they took all them brothers. So this is just a way of showing they power, on our brothers and just terrorize it. They the real terrorists of the earth. You can tell.
Well, listen, this is how you know that the country in itself is about to fall and implode. Like America is the most powerful country in the world because of how it oppressed the slaves. So if you now start taking, the slaves and deporting them and locking them up, you ain't gonna have nobody to build the damn home. Because all the Hispanic brothers is the ones who build the homes. They in the ICE detention center. They the ones when any restaurant you go to, damn near anywhere downtown with you eating these big wonderful meals. Who you think back there in the kitchen cooking that? Ain't no white people back there cooking. You understand? That's Javier back there. You understand? Right. He back there cooking the food. So now if you start taking the people who cook the food, who build the houses, who work in the fields, what does that mean is going to happen economically to your empire? Your empire gonna fall. You know what I'm saying? Right. If you start harassing Black and Hispanic people, and which is what they doing. This country, man, is on this. It's time. The Lord didn't have enough of America. You know what I'm saying? And their racism is gonna be the reason why this country fall. You see what I'm saying? They getting ready to. They going to war. But while they going to war, the bricks of this place is falling. The economics of this place is falling. The other countries, they getting their currency together. You know what I'm saying? It's about to be no more America. This fun you've been having here in this place, in about 2 seconds, is about to be over. One day you can go to that gas station, and that gas is going to be $10 a gallon. You see what I'm saying? One day you're going to go in the grocery store, and that bread going to be $10, $15 for a loaf of bread. We telling you that this day is coming. Now, you could be a fool and sit back and hope that it don't come. You know what I'm saying? You like a person that's trying to, you see the monster in the room, you take your covers and put it over your head. You know what I'm saying? And hoping that the monster don't go away and the monster start pulling the covers like this right here. It's the white man, you know what I'm saying? This destruction here, it ain't going away. But here's the key. It's a way to get out of all of this. The way to get out of all of this is turning back to the Most High. You understand? Yahweh and the Lord, Yahweh in the ancient Hebrew, the God of Black, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. He gave you a way out of this. You know what I'm saying? Come on, my y'all.
Hey, Slugger, sir, if I could just give a little bit of history.
Come on.
History repeats itself, as been said. You know what I'm saying? And for Commander General Yohana, General Muhammad, and yourself have referred to ICE as the Gestapo. So for those that don't know who the Gestapo was, I'm just going to read a little bit. Captain.
Please, get out.
The Gestapo was Nazi Germany's infamous political police force. Over the course of the Nazi era, the institution of the Gestapo expanded and changed. The groups targeted by the Gestapo shifted with the regime's political for their policies and priorities. One thing remained consistent. The Gestapo was a reliable, brutal tool that enforced Nazism's most radical impulses. One of the Gestapo's main responsibilities was coordinating the deportation of the Jewish to ghettos, concentration camps, killing sites, and killing centers.
That's it. You see what I'm saying? And listen, you are reliving that all over again. Time to wake up, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Deep sleep and fun here in America is all over. Here's what really is going on. The Most High is preparing Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian people to have your own kingdom. That's what's really going on. So the church didn't taught you that lie that you got to drop dead to go to heaven.
Right.
That's how you get that's a white man. Now only a devil would teach you that you have to drop dead, because the Chinese ain't have to drop dead to build China. You know, you ain't see the Chinese army, they got heaven. That's heaven for them. The Japanese, they got their own country, they got heaven. The Russians, they got heaven. Even some parts in Africa, they got heaven.
Right.
Where's the heaven for so-called Blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians? You don't have none. You see what I'm saying? But you don't have none because you believe in a religion that tell you got to drop dead, you know what I'm saying, in order to receive heaven. Right. That's the white man's teaching right there. He wants you to just be a slave forever. You be a slave here, be a slave while you alive. Man, let me tell you something. When you die, you go up there and be with Christ. When we could pull a scripture where it said heaven gonna be here on earth.
Damn right.
That's what the Bible says. Of course, a Christian, you don't even know that because you don't read the Bible. Come on, y'all, down, get down.
What's so heavy about what you're saying, sir, is the hope that's been lost by the Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian community.
Mm-hmm.
We've been satisfied with just being the second-class citizen.
That's
you know
it.
what I'm saying? Something close to the top. We're not looking for a place of our own.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? What Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians need to get back is that feeling that like we can have something.
That's it.
In a place of our own.
That's it. That's it. There, give it up. Give it up. Give it up. Yeah. Look, that's because we like the team that never win.
Right.
You don't win, IG. You know what I'm saying? Never. You know what I'm saying? At the wild, man, you just don't even care, man. You'll start taking the ball out of bounds and you'll start throwing it to the other team.
Damn,
we're gonna lose anyway.
It don't even matter.
Nigga going for a layup, he missed the whole construction.
After Wildcat, you just on the bench talking shit.
That's it. You understand? In practice, you fighting your teammates. Man, we can't never win. That's us. You see what I'm saying? And here's the key. We can't ever win because we ain't following the system that's gonna help us win.
That's right.
You trying to play the white man system, which is be rich and famous and be a drug addict and gang bang, you know what I'm saying, and be in crime. And you trying to be niggas still trying to be Italian mobsters.
Right.
Nigga, they gonna sell drugs and murder people and make it all the way up to the top. And go open up, you know what I'm saying, a gas station, you know what I'm saying, and a damn laundry bag. Stop watching them damn movies, man.
Right.
So many brothers right now sitting in federal prison right now thinking they was gonna wash some money. You ain't white, nigga.
Right.
That ain't your position in the earth to think you gonna be an Italian mobster.
Right.
Or that you gonna get to the top by being wicked and evil and then you gonna flip over to being righteous. That ain't the plan for you. You gonna have to be righteous right now.
That's right.
And UPK, that's why we on the streets teaching you day and night, you know what I'm saying? Because this is the system that you got to play to win. The Kansas City Chiefs got a different system than the Buffalo Bills. They can't win the same way. They got to run the plays that work for them. Right. And the plays that work for Black, Hispanics, Native American Indian is the law, statutes, and commandments. Ain't no other system gonna work for you.
I'm right, sir. Hey, Slugger, sir, and I don't know how much, before we get off this video,
yeah, we ain't even played about it.
I was gonna say, yeah, so I don't want to spoil the video, sir.
But don't spoil it.
All right, come on,
Let's get it. Come on. Let's play it. Then you spoil it afterwards.
Come on, God.
Marie, inside this building behind me, many of the doors are boarded up after they were broken down during that early morning raid. Now, law enforcement sources tell us that taking American citizens briefly into custody just for their safety is standard protocol, which is what we're hearing happened this morning. Neighbors, though, who were in the middle of all of this say they are shocked to have been treated this way.
They asked me, was I a U.S. citizen? I told them, yeah. I was born here. It was real tight, all right here. And every time I moved, it would hurt.
Patricia Fisher says she was detained by federal agents this morning, claims she was held for hours in a van with other neighbors at 7500 South Shore Drive, while agents confirmed her identity, citizenship, and confirmed she had no active warrants. She describes the scene as she says children were also let out of the building.
No shoes. The kids that had no pants, no shirts or no pants on, they just treated us like we were nothing.
He said he had warrants for 5 people. I said, so why are you detaining the whole building? He says for the safety of our people.
Ebony Watson watched and filmed what she saw,
And all you see is this whole block full of budget rental cars.
showing a massive show of force and rental trucks used in this mission alongside ICE, FBI, and other federal agencies. The FBI called it a, quote, targeted immigration enforcement operation. Are they at the property? Because we're here. We tried to find the property manager. No one would meet with us or give us any information about what happened.
It's crazy. It felt like we were under siege last night.
Meantime, this Chicago neighborhood is grappling for answers.
They brought a baby out completely naked and wouldn't allow the mother a chance to clothe her child. You know, it's distressing.
Now, we've reached out to ICE, DHS, as well as to Customs and Border Patrol for more information on what exactly happened this morning, who...
Go ahead. If I could, Kat.
Please, get out, my
Like
guy.
you said, I'm finna spoil that right there is the roses and rainbows version of what happened, Cap.
Give us the joint. You want to play the other joint?
Yeah, the
Let,
other one is
you want to say something before he play, or you want to let him play?
He gonna
okay,
play it. Cap.
Okay, go ahead and play it. You know,
I want to say, Cap, one thing. They make it seem like they just rolled up, some budget rent a car joints, and they came up there with all of that, them vans, them black SUVs. They came with the damn helicopters,
high powered, fully automatic
weapons. And they invaded from the roof. They came from the ground
came from the helicopter
and from the roof.
They was being let off the helicopter on the roof, kicking in windows like they in Vietnam.
Go ahead. One thing that kills me about ICE, they be in full tactical gear that belongs to SEAL Team 6. Like, these are rejects that don't have the skill or even the heart to make it into Esau's military. So they gonna go and buy all kind of gear and helmets and glasses and shit like that.
That's it.
And go to attack harmless Hispanics that don't even have a pistol.
That's it.
And feel tough about themselves.
That's it.
They're tough guys.
So like if you know what I'm saying, 80s baby like me, just look at a movie called Police Academy.
That's right. Good night.
Oh my God.
Go ahead, because I won. Yeah.
But I think everybody know in Chicago, it ain't really no Hispanics in the South Shore neighborhood. Them all niggas.
Yeah, you already there. That's the point. That's strictly we call it over east.
Right.
Okay. Right. You go. I wouldn't advise you to go over east if you ain't from over east. I would advise you to walk in the damn, you know what I'm saying, in the mini market to go buy you no Papa, no, you know what I'm saying, no candy bar. You gonna be the Papa the candy bar. That was what I told you. That was when I went to that McDonald's and they ain't had that more jelly over there. Yeah, the cat said, Lord, we need help. It was 8 o'clock in the morning. They ain't had no jelly for the man biscuits. The man said right there at the counter, he said, Lord, we need you. He said, we need you. He said, it's 8 o'clock in the morning. They ain't got no jelly. You know what was crazy? The sister was like, nah, we ain't got no jelly. She was like, next. He was praying. She was taking the next order. He said, you won't.
Move on.
I'm sitting there waiting for my orange juice. I'm like, since I needed orange juice. Man, come on, man. Where we at? Go ahead, Rowan.
This is the great video we just played. This is the same, kind of the same thing. It kind of got the same people over there.
Yeah.
But it's just, I don't know if one was took it later on and one was took it at a certain
That's
time.
fine.
Yeah.
But this video, they gonna tell you exactly what happened, and they're doing the heat of the moment.
Let's play it.
This basically the raw footage.
Ain't no sweat. Let's get to it.
One woman who actually lives in this building, and she says she was detained by ICE agents overnight, and she says they took everyone and then asked questions later.
They just treated us like we were nothing.
Patricia Fisher says she came out to the hallway of her apartment complex on the corner of 75th and South Shore Drive in her nightgown around 10 Monday night, only to find ICE agents yelling police.
It was scary because I've never had a gun put in my face. They asked my name and my date of birth and asked me did I have any warrants, and I told them no, I didn't.
She says she was then handcuffed and released around 3 a.m. Fisher says she was told if anyone had any kind of warrant.
Stop it right there. You see what they did? They put this. Now, why would you put a gun? The sister said she was in a nightgown. And they put a gun. And now I hate to say, I always hate to be the one to say we told you so. We told you, black people, man, that you was next. We told you this. You thought the Hispanics was the problem,
right?
You know what I'm saying? You thought you was gonna join the white man in persecuting the Hispanics. You know what I'm saying? Like ICE was just only gonna deal with the Hispanics, and he was gonna leave you alone.
Right.
You understand? When you got Hispanics that look like black people, last time I checked, like we black and brown people, man, been oppressed in this country forever, and you gonna guess what? ICE gonna be detaining you soon.
Damn right.
This thing you seen what happened right here in this building right here, brothers and sisters, that was just a test run. You know what I'm saying? That was a test run right there. More and more of that is coming, man. You might as well get ready for it, man. You listen, like the Bible say, you gonna cry on the Lord. You that Christian guy you've been crying to every Sunday, you gonna start. The reverend gonna start to say, well, damn, that the congregation, you know what I'm saying? We miss it. What's Sister Betty and them at? You know what I'm saying? We don't see them. Sister Betty and them gonna be sitting in here in class. You know what I'm saying? In the ISUBK getting this truth. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like this is what you better need to be grabbing hold to. You know what I'm saying? Because them preachers, they don't got the answer for you. The only thing they can tell you is join the man that hates you, join the country that hates you, and this is the end and the result. ICE ain't even, they ain't showing you their face. You ask them for their badge number, they telling you shut your mouth. They ain't giving you no badge number. They just in full out, you know what I'm saying, military, you know, war against black and brown people, and ain't nothing being done about it.
That's right, sir.
Where we at? Please.
It's a part that if we could, we keep going.
Get in.
Now, for them, even if it was unrelated to immigration, they would not be released. Citizen App video shows the chaotic scene overnight. Neighbors tell us there were dozens of ICE agents. Neighbors like Ebony Watson says they ducked for cover as they heard several flashbangs go off.
They was terrified. The kids was crying. People was screaming. They looked very distraught. I was out there crying when I seen the little girl come around the corner. Because they was bringing the kids out too. Had them zip tied to each other. That's all I kept asking. Where's the morality? Where's the human? One of them literally laughed. He was standing right here. He said, them kids.
Watson says budget trucks and military-style vans were used to separate parents from their children. Other neighbors say they saw agents destroying property to get in the building.
And they had a big 15-inch chainsaw with a round blade on it, cutting this fence down. We're under siege. We're being invaded by our own military.
The FBI did confirm this morning that they did help the U.S. Border Patrol carry out.
Right there. That's where the brother is wrong. You know what I'm saying? Talking about by our own military. You nigga,
we got a nice house.
Man, listen, man, don't give me no more of this looking ahead tonight, man. It's gonna be, I'm telling you, we gonna get turned up in this one. Okay, black people, the United States military is not your military. Okay, right. You need a nigga military. This is the reason why we call it Real Nigga University, right? Because we the only ones that care about our people, and when you care about your people, man, you gonna tell them the truth whether they like it or not, man. The brother sitting there he said we under siege, which he right, we under siege, but then he came and said by our own military. He just don't even get it. IG,
not a lot, sir.
You understand? Anybody else? Yeah, I mean, go ahead. You know what I'm saying? This right here is just, I mean, brother, I mean, it was insane. Come on, my
Cap, and then everything, like I said, they separated the kids from the parents.
That's the white man's tactic.
Come.
You see, the story just went over the Native Indians. Like, this is how he do you. You know what I'm saying? And the worst thing that you can do to a people is separate children from their parents. I don't give a damn if it's for a day or two. You know what I'm saying? That the child is, and the parents. We talking about the child gonna be traumatized. The parents gonna be traumatized from that. You don't separate children from their damn parents. Are you insane?
Right.
Come on.
And then they said in the other one, sir, that see, if you combine the two, you get one baby was naked. They wouldn't let the mother put clothes on the naked baby.
On the naked, and there was a ton of naked people out there. When they came in, they didn't give a damn what state you was in. You understand? They bringing you out there. You know what I'm saying? And this is to make an example out of you out.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? That like they say, the sister said it. She said they treated us like we was nothing.
Right.
And you right. This is how they look at you.
Right.
This is the reason why you need to go ahead and stand with your Hispanic brothers and sisters.
And
stop talking about, you know what I'm saying? Well, why y'all bringing these Hispanics over here? You know what I'm saying? This, that, and other than the fourth. Like the Lord trying to show you that you got a common enemy, man.
Right. Hey, so like I said, and also, you know what I'm saying? One of the things, like the report, that's the unedited version. You know what I'm saying? He effed them kids. They came from the roof. They came from the ground. They shooting through you see the window.
Like they in a war. Like they in a war.
Like they throwing flashbangs up through the floors of the higher floors through people's window in the middle of the night while they sleeping.
That's it.
And then after they detained the whole goddamn building. I mean, they took every single person out of that building, and they're talking about, you know, the citizens were let go after a couple hours of questioning. No, they said if you had a warrant, they let everybody go unless you had a warrant. If you had a warrant, they was keeping you.
You know how more and more of this is coming? Because give me right on this, IG. ICE's budget, you know what I'm saying, is higher. It's higher than the damn U.S. military budget. The U.S. military got jets and planes, and they in the Middle East and other countries. ISIS budget, you understand, is it higher or is it close?
Nah, sir. So the U.S. military is damn near $1 trillion.
Okay.
But ISIS budget it outranks like some of the top 10 militaries in the world.
Which lets you know what I'm saying, that more and more and more of this is coming. And what people was it coming for? Them 12 tribes that don't know who they the Lord's chosen people. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. This is who this is coming to.
If I could, sir. So, our people were just totally wrong on how black people were totally wrong how they treated Hispanics with the ICE situation.
Oh, yeah, right.
Now,
right.
on the flip side, we might be
get that part of that, man.
Right. We might be coming home. It was just a recent video. If we could play real quick,
please.
Another ICE situation.
Let's play that. Y'all send it to him.
Come.
Let Raj get Raj Karab and Ramawan in hand. You know what I'm saying? We got the best engineer team in the UPK. You know what I'm saying? I don't want nobody else in the UPK to get mad at that. You know what I'm saying? This is something you should accept.
It is what it is.
Other brother like, yeah, okay, Cam, let's look at the numbers there. Go ahead, Uncle.
Then y'all ain't even got handcuffs. They got these men. And then y'all surrounding the fucking baby. Y'all must be wrong for that shit. Y'all got kids right here. Y'all both as hell, man.
We gotta eat cameras so y'all hurt this man.
And y'all the hood, man. Y'all, we said fuck y'all up.
Man, look at their face.
Y'all know what this was at, right? This wasn't too far from the camp spot that we got on Madison Pulaski. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know that little mall area?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? They was for the listeners out here who don't know, they was in the ghetto here. Okay, they was on the west side of Chicago. And listen, they was in the hood. You hear how they talking? They ready to set it up. You understand? It's Officer Yardine's neighborhood right here.
They in that mall that if you're not from over there, you go shopping.
What?
You getting robbed soon as you come.
Whatever
out.
you buy, man, give me that bag.
All that. You just bought us some clothes.
Go ahead, I
If I could,
please.
You heard the brother in the video. He said, "And y'all in the hood, we should fuck y'all up." So the brothers, they in the right spirit
for sure.
They saying, okay, these Hispanic brothers and sisters are
That's
being terrorized in our land. And we should come to their aid.
Hey, that you saying that? Give it up.
Damn
you know
right.
What I'm saying? Let's finish playing the rest of the video.
For sure. What the fuck is wrong with them?
His ass definitely some type of Hispanic.
It's two Mexicans right here, bro. That's clear as day.
Y'all good at that, bro. Look, they taking the mama too. No, don't take her from her baby. Don't take her from her baby. I ain't trying to take the mama.
Bro, it's y'all
Don't
crazy.
take her from her baby.
Bro, y'all ass bogus as hell.
Don't take her from her baby. They bogus. I think they trying to take the mama now.
Boy.
Yeah,
Boy, that shit right there. I'm gonna tell you, it'd be hard for me to watch these ICE tapes.
Yeah, calm,
you know what I'm saying? I'll be looking at them ICE tapes, brother. Like, man, this shit here is like surreal. It doesn't even seem real that this could be happening. Of course, you know, America always been racist and we always been persecuted. But the way and the fashion that they doing it right now, man, a lot of time I can watch them videos for 2 seconds. I gotta slip past them. You know what I'm saying,
sir?
Where we at? Where we going next, Lamont?
We have another.
Go ahead. Go ahead, Kayash. Give it up for Officer Kayash, you know what I'm saying?
Anti-ICE, right?
That's it. This brother is from the tribe of Gad. The tribe of Gad is the North American Indians. You understand? This brother right here is going to get us on all the reservations across America. You know what I'm saying? Or he's going to get his rank smacked. Go ahead.
No ice.
Go ahead, Kaya.
So I just want to piggyback off what you said. You know, the government shut down right now. It's a federal shutdown.
Right.
The U.S. military, the cats overseas ain't getting paid. The ones right now at war, they ain't getting paid. The ones that actually, quote unquote, defending America's borders ain't getting paid.
Right.
But the ICE agents still getting paid.
There's
politicians right now not getting paid.
Right.
They getting paid.
ICE agents, that's heavy that you bring it out, which means the persecution of black and brown people is the most important thing in the earth right now. It's more important than even the wars overseas.
Right.
That's what that means. You know what I'm saying? What we at, Lamont?
More videos pertaining to ICE.
Please.
Raj has the next. Should have the next one coming up.
You got the helm. Let's go.
Let me just say a small thing.
Please get down.
It's so heavy what Kaziah brought out earlier. I think he kind of slipped past a little bit on how this is the modern day KKK.
Yes,
how they
sir.
hide their faces.
Yeah.
Like you even looked at that video that you just saw.
Yeah.
Where all of them got the shiesty mask on, where they had their faces. You don't know who your captor is.
Yeah.
Or not even that. You don't even know who the captor of your mother, who your captor of your father.
These, but I'm gonna tell you who the captors is. These your neighbors.
Yeah.
These people that go to work with you. A lot of these is Hispanic and black people. You know what I'm saying? That's ICE agents. You see what I'm saying? They got the masks on because they don't want to know. They don't want you to know that they your neighbor. You know what I'm saying? Listen, it's some people, man, that are spineless. You mean they'll do I'm coming to you, Robert. They'll do anything, you know what I'm saying, car for a paycheck. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's gonna take men of integrity to say, man, listen, I don't want no extra couple of G's a month, you know what I'm saying, to separate men and women from their children. You know, some people that do have a heart. You understand? Go ahead, Yardan.
What's so heavy about what you bringing out,
Go ahead.
is the same thing that a drug dealer would say.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? It's the same excuse that they would. Well, I got to feed my family.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I need this couple of extra G's that ICE is paying me. You know what I'm saying? To portray, to betray your whole community. You know what I'm saying? You are a detriment. You are a modern day drug dealer if you're an ICE agent and you're a black, Hispanic, and Native.
Damn right. Damn right. Let's get it. Where we at? Come on,
bro. This is going back to the 75th Street jump.
Look at these military rejects.
He's like 55 years old. At the very end. They got the shoes. It's basically they just keep showing what they're doing.
Listen and see and here's the thing. They first, if you notice, they first kicked it off by saying, you know what I'm saying, you had to be, it was because you was an illegal immigrant.
Right.
Now it's switched over to if you got a warrant.
Right.
Then it's gonna switch over to something else.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Like, once again, your leaders have ill prepared you for the enemy.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Now all the stuff that we did over the years, all the gang banging and stuff that we did, black and Hispanic people, that didn't caught up to us now. You know what I'm saying? Because not gang bangers, they listen. You gonna see the gang bangers in handcuffs. You gonna see the gang bangers with their hands up, being detained to detention centers, man. We told you a long time ago, man, the Most High don't play. When the Lord take his protection away from you, brother, brothers and sisters, this is what happens. All that praying we've been doing to the Christian God and Catholic God, which really the same God, the Lord trying to show you that he's angry with you because the Catholic God, the Christian God ain't no God. Right. The only God that's meant for black and Hispanics and Native American Indian is the nigga God. You see what I'm saying? So if you want his protection, you got to go to your Heavenly Father and pray to your Heavenly Father. You know, so not just pray, but you got to start doing the things that he require for you to do in order for you to get protection. And the Lord will protect blacks and Hispanics and Native American Indians the same way he protected Israelites in ancient Egypt. He'll protect us in America. When Moses came to Pharaoh, he kept telling Pharaoh, "Let my people go." And Pharaoh ain't want to let his people go. So what did the God do? And that's in the Bible, the nigga God. You know what I'm saying? What he do? He plagued the hell out of Egypt. Plagued them. the country was pretty much over. Egypt was a great empire at one point in time, but the Most High plagued it so much that the empire failed till he finally said, man, let these niggas out of here, man.
Right.
Let them, he eventually let us go. But he watched his money walk out and he sent the damn military to go get our people because he just watched his economy walk out and said, let's go get them. If we want the Most High to plague America, all we got to do is come into the truth. You know what I'm saying? And start doing what the Lord say, and you'll see the Most High fight for Black Hispanic. This will get answered right here. You know what I'm saying? You think this right here can't get answered? You think the white man got power? You think the white man is above the Most High? The Lord is looking from heaven and seeing this go on right here. You see what I'm saying? But he ain't going to protect us if we keep getting high.
Damn right.
If we keep gang banging. If we keep eating pork. If we keep celebrating Christmas. If we keep talking about Valentine's Day and Sweetest Day and birthdays. The Most High never sanctioned none of this.
Right.
He didn't sanction you to be as evil as white people, man.
Right.
You understand? Where we at with it, man?
Hey,
Come
Cap,
on,
if I could, sir,
please.
one of my coworkers said something today, and
Come on.
he kind of shocked me with what he said. You know what I'm saying? He said it must be a God. You know, he's a Christian. You know what I'm saying? He said because if you look at Back of the Yards, which is historically a Hispanic neighborhood in Chicago, where you don't really want to go. You know what I'm saying? He said, you look at Back of the Yards, he said every weekend there was a party, there was a shooting, and there's an unaliving. He said every single weekend. He said now you go into the back of the yards and all these other areas. He was like, it's quiet. You know what I'm saying? The brothers out here that used to be gang banging, selling drugs, doing all the stuff that we do in our Hispanic in the barrio. Now the barrio is peaceful to a certain degree because you know what I'm saying. The Most High done put that fear of ICE in the barrio, and now these brothers got to figure out a different way.
That's it.
And a different solution to come so they can go back outside peacefully. And pretty soon they're gonna look and left, they're gonna look right, they're gonna look up, and they're gonna look down. And then when they look straight ahead at what the Lord has them in their view, they're gonna see the ISUPK on the Commander General your house.
Mark, get out.
So next, what we're gonna want to say is just because you in high positions in American society, whatever the case may be, I'm talking specifically to Blacks, Hispanic, Indians, and so don't think you're safe from what's going on with these ICE raids. You understand? Yo, politicians, yo, all that. You just because you have some type of money or standing in so-called America, that's irrelevant to the so-called white man. And this video right here is going to go show that ICE came and got one of the aldermen in one of these states.
Dang. Come on, Lamont. Lamont is at the helm. Give him the hand.
Driving the boat in Chicago.
Can we get the volume on?
Yeah, there is.
Yeah, it's on.
Rights. No. He has constitutional rights. Do you have a sign?
No, you need to leave. Turn around. Turn around and leave. He is under. I'm going to arrest you. You were going to be placed under arrest.
I'll be right there. Oh, you can't. Okay, play it too.
Can somebody go in the hallway and get Lisa for me, please? Can somebody go in the hallway and get Lisa for me? This is an older person who's being under arrest. I need my other staffer who's in the hallway by registration to come here, please.
You are hurting. I am asking.
Can somebody get my staffer, please?
This is the hospital. Do you have a sign to this warrant for him? I am asking. I am asking. I did not touch you.
We told you to leave.
I did not touch you.
Now you're under arrest for impeding.
I did not touch you. I asked you if you had a sign to this warrant for him. It is very simple. It is very simple. That man has constitutional rights. I did not touch you. It is a public space. I am not trespassing. I am asking you. Do you have a sign?
Let it play forward.
I am asking. Do you have a sign to this warrant for him? It is a question, sir. You are an agent. You are a federal agent.
We do not need a
You are a
warrant for
federal
somebody.
agent. I am an elected official, and I am asking. Do you have a signed judicial warrant? I'm the alderman of this.
Can you keep recording? I need a call.
Hey,
if I could, Cap,
please.
Okay, the sister, she's asking him about a warrant and you got law. Okay, Trump gave these white hillbillies and traitors amongst Black and Hispanic people $50,000 to join.
Yeah,
right.
they don't know nothing about no law. They didn't go to school to be ICE. They didn't, you know what I mean?
Right.
Learn about the judicial system and what's right and what's wrong.
Exactly.
They got the ultimate green light to violate you no matter what.
At all costs. You know what I'm saying? And we sitting there talking about, do you know code 71589? The white, yeah, he looking at him like, yeah, I know 7-code-89. Get your ass in that bag. Code 7589. Now, once again, this was diabolical. This sister, you know what I'm saying, was a city official. Once they put them cuffs on her, you see she turned docile there. You know what I'm saying? She talking about, I'm asking, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Before that, she was demanding, you know what I'm saying? And they didn't want to hear none of that, which goes to show you how Machiavelli was just saying that black people really thought, and Hispanics, we thought we was a part of this country because we became elected officials. You becoming an elected official is pointless to white people, man. You see what I'm saying? I mean, you useless. You know what I'm saying? You seeing that now. All that politic talk, you know what I'm saying? You sit up in a seat with white people, you sit up there with a robe, a lot of you black and brown people got robes on. You know what I'm saying? Acting like you know what I'm saying? The white man showing you he don't give a damn about none of that. Wrong one? Please.
This video is so heavy because we pray about this all the time.
Yep.
It's called Posse Comitatus.
Mm-hmm.
That's what this is.
That's exactly what it is.
That's what
Exactly what it is. That's exactly what it is. These so-called racist, you know what I'm saying, white supremacist groups been given badges, you know what I'm saying, to persecute black. I'm talking about these cats is straight up racist. Okay, they putting a hand. She like, damn, she said you hurting me, which mean they putting a hand. If you ain't never had no handcuffs on you, then maybe you might not know. You get them metal handcuffs on you, man, you are in hell. You know what I'm saying? But remember now, at one point in time when we was all in slavery, when our ancestors was in slavery, man, they put heavy them handcuffs ain't have nothing on them shackles that used to be around our necks, around our arms and feet. Once again, the Lord said in the Bible, you may forget, but the Lord said he did not forget, you know what I'm saying, on what didn't transpire to you. You wanted to try to put slavery out of your memory, and you can't put slavery up out of your memory. Because even the white man said that if you forget your history, you bound to repeat it. And that's what you seeing take place. Because you want to forget what did happen to you, and not want to address what happened, this is what is taking place. You reliving it all over. That's what make America great really mean. It mean put Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian people back in slavery. That's what make America great to me.
Come on, and also like people want to say, "Oh, your constitutional rights, my constitutional rights, you're violating those." Black people, Hispanic, Native Indians, you've never had them in this country. And no matter from the time you were brought here in chains to 2025, you've never had rights as a citizen in this country. You understand that 3/5 of Man Act in the bill, in the Constitution, is still in standing.
That's it.
You understand? So you can say this and say that. They don't need to respect any of that. And you see they have not done so since you've been in America.
Get out, Mike. If I could, sir, what y'all bringing out is so heavy. And for our brothers that think, oh, I can get into a high position, like you said, a political office, a high position in this country, that was an alderman, an alderwoman, alderperson. In Iowa, they arrested what are they called? Alderperson. You know what I mean? It's a lot. In Iowa, they arrested the superintendent of schools for the whole entire city. The brother was from Guyana. He was a Benjamite. ICE came and arrested him and put him in chains and shackles and shipping him out. You know what I'm saying? And then just this week, Donald Trump said that he finna try to put out an arrest warrant for the mayor, for Brandon, what's his name? Brandon Johnson, the mayor of Chicago, and Governor Pritzker, the governor of Illinois. He talking about putting out an arrest warrant to have him locked up.
Man, listen, welcome to Nazi Germany 2.0, black and brown people. We told you this. Soon Donald Trump got in office, we told you, welcome to Hitler and welcome to Nazi Germany 2.0. And if you don't know about Hitler and the Nazis, you probably need to research it and see, you know what I'm saying, just how bad it was, you know what I'm saying, for the fake so-called Jewish people or whatever. Not just the Jewish people, they persecuted everybody in Germany. Black people got persecuted who lived in Germany, the gypsies people who was born with deformities. It didn't even matter.
You know what I'm saying? And so America has taken on that same spirit because this is what America is all about.
That's right.
They see that their country is falling, their empire is going down, and they figure the only way to get their empire back is to take these niggas and put them back in slavery. Because America, that's how America was made great. America wasn't made great from white people being sophisticated geniuses. You know what I'm saying? America was made great by our grandmothers and grandfathers picking cotton.
Right.
You understand? Building railroad tracks, working, you know what I'm saying, in the steel factories. That's how America was made great. Slavery, free labor. And they figured that, listen, the only way they can ever get their country back, get the economics back to where it needs to be is to put you back in slavery, man. And that's where you're going. You see what I'm saying? What we at with it?
We're gonna move on to the next topic, which is probably one of the most controversial things going on social media. It's Stephen Curry and his wife.
Oh my God!
Yeah, this is. We got 2 videos on her foolishness. To play real quick, if Raj can play the first one.
Let's get it.
Want kids. I didn't want to get married. I thought I was going to be career girl and that's it. And I had my eyes set on my goals, and I was never the little girl that like dreamt about the wedding dress and all of that. And then it happened so early in my life.
Did you talk to Steph about it?
He tries to resonate with me, but he just can't. And he also comes from a place of like, it's effing stupid. Like, it's not true. So why? And I'm like, but wait, like, listen to how it makes me feel. And he's like, but why does it make you feel like that? It's not real. After we got married, we found out we were pregnant with our daughters so quickly. I didn't even have time to think about what I wanted anymore. It's so interesting. I spent my entire life trying to work towards something, and then it kind of just disappeared, and I didn't think twice about it. But after my daughter turned 1, I remember there being a shift and being like, I have goals for myself. Like, this doesn't feel right. I love being a mom, but I love doing other things too. And I need to get my shit together and figure out what that looks like for myself now.
If I have a career and I'm not home, like did you experience that?
I still experience that. I still experience that. I'm always in therapy talking about this. If you lose all of those things that were interesting about you, even for yourself, like even the things that made me feel confident and cool, then what, like,
man, listen, let me tell you something. This is an old saying that go, you never try to make a rat a housewife. This is a disgusting piece of vile garbage. I don't know how in the hell Steph Curry, you know what I'm saying, found himself with this piece of trash right here. You see what I'm saying? Like, really, what she's saying about the whole, she want to go be a hoe, right? You understand? Like, you can't take a woman like this, man, and try to make her a princess, man. She want to go in the alley and sleep with as many cats as possible. Right. You see what I'm saying? Where we going with it? Go ahead, IG.
If I could, Kev, I can't agree with you more.
Go ahead.
This right here, she's throwing up the bat signal to say, whatever creep has enough skill to seduce me, I'm gonna give that cat up.
That's it.
Because she talked about her career goals and stuff like that. You don't slave. Why can't you go into your career? Ain't like you working 9 to 5. Ain't like you can't afford a nanny. What is stopping you from going to work and doing what you want to do? She just want to get that pussy up.
That's it. That's it.
I was gonna say, if I could,
can we say pussy on the air?
He talking about little bitty.
Don't get us cut off the
air. Hey, so like
you say box next time.
Yeah, I was gonna say all of that. I lost my identity. What makes me feel cool? like how you said, my career goals. I realize there's things I want to do in life. All of that translates into I want to hop from bed to bed, rod to rod, and have as many men as possible ruin me. I didn't have a chance to have a whole phase.
That's it. That's
I was gold digging.
You could see the way she was sitting in the chair. You understand? Give my yard a hand. You can see the way she's sitting in the chair. Like this life, she don't want to live this life.
Nah, sir.
Okay, she want to be, you know what I'm saying, in some Motel 8. You know what I'm saying, giving it up to Black Tony. And you know what I'm saying, and the macaroni,
macaroni Tony,
macaroni Tony. I'll go over to you, Carl. Go ahead, y'all.
Yeah, if I could, sir, and also the thing that's negated in this as well is women, you know what I'm saying, being involved in their feelings and how they feel about, you know what I'm saying, what they have to sacrifice, you know what I'm saying. But what's never ever factored into anything is what a black man has to sacrifice. To be a father, he has to go and do whatever he needs to do for his family. And if he don't stand up and do that, then he's not a man. He you know what I'm saying, he's the scum of the earth.
That's it.
But if you don't feel like, you know what I'm saying, you living a life that you want to live, no matter if you in a mansion,
come on,
you know what I'm saying, and got the whole world at your feet,
real,
you know what I'm saying, you ain't because you don't feel how you want to feel.
That's it.
As a woman, you have the out. You know what I'm saying? I'm not feeling good right now. I can go and lead this man, go whore on this man, whatever I want to do.
Right.
I got some advice for Steph Curry. Once y'all done giving his opinion, Steph Curry, I want you to give me a call.
Get some counsel.
1-800, you know what I'm saying? Midwest Monster Mayhem.
1-800 Mayhem.
Brother, I'm gonna give you the counsel, you know what I'm saying, to put that hole you got in check. Okay? And you gonna be good to go moving forward. You understand? But I want to shout out sister here on the Facebook Live. She actually in the school, Sister Miriam Bob Yashikar. Get his sister a hand. She said this: being married and being a mother is the ultimate goal.
Damn right.
This deals to show, you know what I'm saying, and listen to me good. It is some sisters out there that are golden. The problem is you got to shift through so many holes. You know what I'm saying, who are pieces. It's like, you know what I'm saying, taking a shovel and just going, you got to go through so much dirt to just be able to get to a piece of gold. You know what I'm saying? And when you get to that piece of gold, brothers, you should appreciate when you come across a good woman. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Y'all sisters, man, let me tell you, y'all done been so wicked, man. Y'all done got it to where Kyle man, he don't even want no woman. You know what I'm saying? Nigga said, yeah, this is a good brother here. You know, he about to speak on the mic right now. I ain't mean to put you out there like that. But that nigga said, man, listen, I'm good to go. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't even want the good.
We don't love
so
them.
I'm saying this to say that, man, I need a sister, man, you know what I'm saying, in all her glory, you know what I'm saying, to come put it on camera.
Give him some.
Right. I want to see the brother walking to school with his sister, you know what I'm saying, for the high holy, man.
Right.
Get me right. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, Carl. Okay.
No, so like I said, if I could, this whole thing with Aisha Curry, this shows that a piece of paper in a ring don't change nothing.
Damn right.
When she got that itch, she got that itch. You know what I'm saying? When you want to change your life and be a sister for real, this the only place to do it.
Damn right.
You understand what I'm saying? Because if a piece of paper and a ring change things, she wouldn't be on these generic podcasts talking about some, come run through me.
That's it.
That's all I want to say.
Give it up. I want to highlight another comment. Sister Bree B's Botanics, I'm hoping I'm announcing that right. She said, and most likely other women are in her ear. You already know that. You know that. Right. Yeah. That goes without a shadow of a doubt. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? When you pretty much how poison gets spread is from other poisonous people. You know what I'm saying? Like, women are the worst ones to take relationship advice from. You know what I'm saying? What be crazy is they be good with the cat they with, but they want to go and ruin somebody else's relationship.
Right.
See what I'm saying? They've been in a relationship with their man for 15 years, you know what I'm saying? But they want to tell you, you know what I'm saying, give you relationship advice on your relationship, which is really just to destroy it. The Most High, you know what I'm saying, is not with, you know what I'm saying, marriages being broken up. You know what I'm saying? That is the worst thing that you could put. That is not a culture. Once again, American culture should not be accepted by blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians.
Right.
You see, American culture don't accept you when ICE come. You know what I'm saying? You ain't a part of American culture then.
Right.
So you should totally, you know what I'm saying, remove yourself from American culture. And one of the ways to remove yourself from American culture is how you look at marriage, man.
Right.
The Lord don't care about no ring and no paper, none of that. Aisha Curry, the way she is, because she is a product of white supremacy.
That's
man.
right. Damn right,
She's
sir.
probably been violated and all that, and she's just really a piece of trash. I don't know how she ended. Not to say that Steph Curry is some morally sound cat, but he seemed humble to me. Seemed like a humble cat to me. You know, I don't know how he ended up with this piece of trash right here. All the money, I'm coming to you, all the money, all the fame, all the awards that this brother got. The one thing that he does not have is what these brothers in this room right here have, and that's wisdom.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? I don't pray for money, man. I don't pray for no mansions. I don't pray for no big house, none of that. You know what I'm saying? I pray for wisdom.
That's right.
Knowledge, understanding. You know what I'm saying? Money, it comes and goes. If you got it, cool. If you don't, I'm still gonna be who I am, whether I have it or I don't have it. But the one thing that I got to make sure that I got is the wisdom that comes from the Most High.
Damn right.
Big shout out to Commander Jenny Hunter for holding on to this. Not by the spirit that's on the woman. Scripture say, try the spirit, man. See how this woman think, man. Before you talking about going to put your penis in something. A lot of you cats, man, putting your penis in a woman and ain't even went to seeing if the doctor ain't even had this to go take a test to see if her body is even healthy. And you want to lay down with something just because your penis get hard. You see what I'm saying? Like you a damn pit bull or something when you a human being. Like what make us be us is the law, statutes, and commandments, and the wisdom that come with following the laws. This wisdom that we got up here can't be found nowhere else but One West. You can't. What we talking right here on this mic right here, you don't hear brothers talking like General Yohana talk, or the General Muhammad, them classes he teaching, or Captain Zariak, the Bally doing, because you can't go anywhere to go get this thing that we got here. This thing we got here, only the Holy Spirit can get us the way we got this right here. You can't go get that. You see, really Hebrew, he thought he had it. Okay, he thought he had a Holy Spirit. The nigga was getting tore up, you know what I'm saying, with a damn pegging kid. His woman tearing him up. They said on the audio, you know what I'm saying, he in there hooping and hollering.
Oh, they got
you see what I'm saying? Yeah, they got audio. Now it's just a rumor. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? He said he was getting hit with something bigger than what he got.
Yeah, he did say that.
So, you know what I'm saying? So you know he was more than likely in there hooping and hollering. You know what I'm saying? The difference between us and the truth, you know what I'm saying, is we make our women, she one in there hooping and hollering.
Yeah, he did say he was being brutal, Cap. He did say he thought it'd be more gentle. I thought you'd be more gentle.
Man, what the hell you in there groaning? You walk past the hotel room, there's a man in there groaning. I said, damn, that's a man groaning like that. Hitting the high note. I told y'all, man, don't stop pouring it down.
Yeah, I'm gonna pour some more, guy.
I told him stop pouring that shit, man.
I'm gonna pour you a little more, sir.
Dang, we way off topic. Please get out.
Oh God! Another part of what the video she said that she didn't want kids. And that means she's saying, and then she said after a year of having her firstborn child, she said it didn't feel right anymore. Meaning that she regrets having children. She doesn't have the love that a mother should have for her children.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And as things are going, it seems like she's trying to slowly step her way into leaving the marriage.
Yeah.
Which is just going to destroy the children she obviously didn't want in the first place.
Yeah. That's crazy work. I think Rumble. Go ahead, Rumble. Please.
One thing I did want to say about that. women don't really have a real continence when it comes to what they want in life. They want what they want at that moment. That's all they ever want.
That's it. That's it.
That's why you got to call your daughter princess.
Mm-hmm.
You got to call your wife queen.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
Because
it.
You got to always appease to them.
Right.
And the problem is, like we talked about this earlier, Cap. Where you got to actually kind of put your foot down. Not actually kind of.
You got
gotta
to.
put your foot
That's
down.
a fact.
And
That's a
tell the
fact.
woman, hey, you a bitch today.
Damn
Act
right.
Like a fucking bitch.
That's it.
Or you tell your daughter, you will act like a grandma. You know what I'm saying? And tell them that, because if you never tell them that, they always gonna feel like that they who they is.
That's like any human being, male or female. If you're wrong, you gotta be told you're wrong. You have to be chastised. You know what I'm saying? Whether you, a lot of people think because you're an adult, you above chastising. You see what I'm saying? When if you an adult, act like one, you ain't got to worry about being chastised. You want to act like a child though, you gonna get checked like a child. You know what I'm saying? That's why Christ said in the Bible, little children. You know what I'm saying? Because during then we didn't have the knowledge of the truth. You know what I'm saying? The knowledge of the truth, a woman learns how she's supposed to conduct herself. In America, like the brother's saying, they teach you supposed to shoot for happiness. You're gonna be happy. It can't ever be a day where a woman, you know what I'm saying, is not happy. That ain't the truth. That's not how the life works, man. But don't you see the Lord finna get ready to bring Armageddon to America? You talking about fucking happiness, man? When your fucking country, your fucking people are being under attack, you still running around talking about happiness in the clubs all day, kicking, buying shoes and outfits. Meanwhile, your people are under fucking siege. Right. You supposed to be coming together up under your brothers so we can make this nation right, not chasing happiness, you stupid.
Come.
I ain't gonna say it because I don't want to get us cut off there.
All good, sir.
Rascarab, man. Don't influence me, man.
He said, go ahead, Cap, say it.
I got to,
Go ahead.
because you know what?
Female dog.
That's it. I had to tell y'all don't know a lot of the stuff that I do. Officer Yaradon is behind a lot of this, man. I be trying to be cool, man. This brother right here, dog, Cap, go ahead, give it to him.
And then I'm gonna pull him up.
That's it. He put the battery in. I was like, Yaradon. He calm and cool.
Damn.
Put me out there. You know what I'm saying? this got to stop. Go ahead,
if I could, piggyback off you, Cap, like you were saying, the wisdom that we get in the ISBK is just second to none. You know, Commander Johanna taught us about multiple ribs and how to conduct yourself, and you got to tell your broad that you're interested in just more than you.
That's it,
right,
Cap? If I may, I think I'm gonna just take a shot in the dark.
Go ahead.
I think Steph Curry done got some more box than just Ayesha Curry.
I hope he had. Okay, the man is worth hundreds of. He signed what he signed for, like 400 mil.
He damn near a billionaire by now.
Yeah, come, sir.
Like, come on, Steph. This is why I told. Listen, Steph, I'm gonna tell you again. Call 1-800 Midwest Monster Mayhem. I'm gonna give you the counsel that you did. Man, you supposed to have 2, 3, 4 women. Only in the white man's kingdom, he tell you got to be with one woman. So now that means if she's acting like a complete monster, you got to just sit here with this broad while she acting like a complete monster.
Right.
Not me. You know what I'm saying? You go act like a complete monster if you want to. You're gonna be sitting in that house by yourself. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And them goddamn mice that's running across your feet. You know what I'm saying? And listen, you're gonna learn what it is to not be with a man. You know what I'm saying? And quick. Like a woman got to be able to conduct herself in the right way, man. She can't just be, I mean, come on, man. This cat didn't put her in a position in life that so many women want to be in. But it goes to show you and prove that the ways of American culture is flawed. You can give a woman all of these things here. If you not being a man, and Steph is not being a man, because if he was, he'd have been checked this broad a long time. It's obvious she ain't ever been checked.
Never.
Woo! Ooh, I wish I could just be in Steph Curry's in his brain just one night, and she walked in that house.
And Steph
She'll be looking like, what in the hell are you possessed with? And I'll be that motherfucker and another thing. You understand? Come on, my guy.
Hey, Cap, what you bringing out is so heavy, sir. Like you say, you could tell this woman, like Steph, with all his money, all his accolades, all his fame, he not putting on it because this all started years ago when he had that $100 million contract, and this little bad little chick was trying to advertise herself to him.
Mm-hmm.
And then Aisha, big old head ass, come up talking about how she don't feel attractive to men no more.
Mm-hmm.
Don't know. Yeah, I don't want you, shorty.
Mm-hmm.
You got hundreds of millions of dollars behind you and babies by a well-respected man. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't nobody want you, shorty. Like, she's living out this whole fantasy that will never come to fruition.
Mm-hmm.
And then, like you said, how Steph ended up with this sister is because he did not have discipline instilled in him, like Commanding General Yohana has instilled that discipline in us, sir. Because if Steph Curry had a 6 month to a year rule, he would probably have not married this. It's his wife, so I'm not going to disrespect her. But the persona that she's putting out in these podcasts and on social media is that of an ungrateful, disrespectful, unruly whore.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna give her the disrespect she needs. Lock it. You know what I'm saying? You being nice. Give my yard a hand. I ain't gonna be that nice. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna check him for. Sometimes you got to do that. You know, brother might be timid and too scared to check his woman. And I don't want to ever have to be in a position to do that. But listen, if it need be, I'm gonna do it just so this brother can get the strength he need and correct that sister. You know what I'm saying? Her being wrong. You see what I'm saying? Let's play the other tape if we could.
Oh, this
the real problem.
Oh, wait.
Laugh it off. You see that?
Yo, Cap.
Get down. I just want to say that this sister is she was taking the ring off because this cat walked out naked. And the other woman had to stop her to taking the ring. Then she tried to laugh it off. This sister here is a piece of trash. You hear what I'm telling you? Come on, my yard.
Hey, like I said, you just took everything I was about to say. This brother walks out who looked like he might have that bug on him. But you know what I'm saying? She looking at him without the shirt, and she is snatching the wedding ring. I guarantee that wedding ring, and you know, I'm not carnal, Cap, but I guarantee that wedding ring costs 3 times more than what that brother makes a year. You know what I'm saying? Women always, that goes to show you, like, women always talking about a man making finance. You got to be a provider. You got to have this much. You can make 6 figures before you can't make $50,000. You got to have 6 figures or better to take care of me. And then when you make that 6 figures or better and you spoil that woman and you give her everything, you put her in the lap of luxury. Like you said, Black Tony gonna come up from the bottoms. You know what I'm saying? Who ain't got nothing, who's selling Nick bags, you know what I'm saying, on the block, and he gonna be 10-5 from your wife in your mansion or in your Porsche or in your Lambo while you out here shooting 3-pointers in front of the world being famous.
That's it. But y'all were done.
Kind of just to piggyback on what my yard is saying, sir. Like, the whole thing of it is, especially with somebody like Aisha Curry, you know what I'm saying, this situation is in a lot of Black women, you know what I'm saying, from a standpoint like Steph Curry, you know what I'm saying, like, he's provided this lifestyle, you know what I'm saying, like that has her in a position to where she don't have to worry about anything. But when women get in that position, they start to take those type of things for granted. You know what I'm saying? Like, what we can't be as Black people is take, you know what I'm saying, situations that we put in for granted like that. Like Steph Curry, you know what I'm saying, he is what he is. He did what he did to be in that position, but she's taking those things for granted, and that's what women that's granted those luxuries get to. You know what I'm saying? Right.
I just want to highlight Sister Miriam Bond Bob Yashikar again. She said Salakia, but he shouldn't even allow her to speak in public. She's just embarrassing.
Right, damn
So
right.
get a
Damn
sister
right.
hand, you
Damn
know what
right.
I'm saying? And that look, that's so heavy. That just goes to show you that he don't have the rulership over that woman that he should.
Yeah.
And the Bible says he shall rule over thee. This is what the Most High said in the Bible. And brothers, let me tell you brothers out there, if you do not rule over your rib, you know what I'm saying? This is the end result of that right here. You know what I'm saying? She is going to disrespect you. She gonna go to that job, you know what I'm saying, and be flirting with this cat and that cat because you don't have the balls to check your woman, man. You got to have the fortitude to be able to check your woman when she's wrong, or she's going to disrespect you. Now I'm just telling you out of love. The Most High is the most masculine God that exists. You understand? And by him being the most masculine, he expects Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian men to be masculine as well. So if you scared, you know what I'm saying, to open your mouth, is damn near like being scared to open your mouth is like somebody, the enemy attacking you, and you scared to shoot your gun. You sitting there with your gun, you know what I'm saying, and you scared to shoot the gun because you too damn. Then you guess what's gonna happen? You're going to be the dummy to get killed.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? You got to you got to check your woman, or your relationship is going to fail. I'm just telling you flat out. You see what I'm saying? So, Steph Curry, man, you need to come get this counsel from UPK, brother.
Man,
You know
real,
what I'm saying?
right.
You be putting up. You don't have to, and that's him. And you look at a cat like Steph Curry and Will Smith. These is two brothers, you know what I'm saying, that both have been emasculated before the world. And these brothers is rich as hell, which goes to show you, Black man, that you getting a bunch of riches, you know what I'm saying, means absolutely nothing, you know what I'm saying, for maintaining a woman. You want to maintain a woman, you know what I'm saying, you got to get down with the law, statutes, and commandments. You got to get the wisdom that the Lord wants you to have.
That's right.
You understand? And it's just that simple. What we at with it? Was that it?
On that one, come.
Please, what we are going next?
Going on next is a video about the wife discovering her husband has a gay lover in the church, in the Christian church.
Wow.
As per usual.
Please.
One Sunday, Dennis preached a horrible sermon, and I was sitting next to his mother, and his mother said, "Now you just look around. Whoever he's fucking is right in front of you." The rumor was that Dennis was seeing LeVar, the man he'd begged me to hire as a teacher in the child care center I had been running for a decade. And I called Dennis, and I asked Dennis, was this true? He didn't deny it. He did admit it was true. And I said, how could you do this to me?
And she's very angry because how dare me bring my lover into that school, and that was wrong. That shouldn't have happened.
He had been bringing LeVar in front.
You see, look at his physicality. Yeah, he got that package.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? You can't see that?
Go
ahead, play it.
Good.
Nice. On my face all of this time, family meals, the church, my house. And he was sleeping with him. I said, I feel like you have hit me with a truck and you just keep running over me with the truck.
Oh yeah, he definitely got that.
Get down, RG.
Man, if I could, please. Like, what do silly women think that you're going to get out of a man that's in the Christian church? Like, what type of product, like, what type of man do you think you're going to get from that?
They think they're going to get a man of God.
What kind?
Oh, not God. God.
Right. God. Now you see us, we got boots, braids, and beards, and we masculine, and we going to put you in check.
That's right.
You want to pass over that.
Yeah.
And go get AIDS.
That's it.
Right.
They want to pass over you because you know what I'm saying, might go get another woman.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Like they don't like sharing, you know what I'm saying? But they teach their kids to share a sandwich and you know what I'm saying, some cookies and orange. Give me right on this, Kazal. Why? Well, listen, they do not want to share that golden staff, brother. You know what I'm saying? That right there, that can't be shared. But I got bad news for you. You know what I'm saying? The Lord requires sisterhood. It ain't even about sharing. Before we even, whether a man getting more than one woman or not, here's what the Lord does require. He requires of you to be a sister to your sisters.
Right.
Don't you dare think that you get in the kingdom of heaven and you got hatred, you know what I'm saying, for black women. You know what I'm saying? Especially for a woman that may be married to the man that you married to. You gonna that them chairs gonna show up. And listen, that you're gonna have a pretty dress on, and that pretty dress gonna be ashes because your ass gonna get burnt up from nuclear warfare from hating your sisters. You know what I'm saying? You better get that damn hatred out of your heart. We coming up out of this hell here together, okay? And so this is the prodigal. This is what goes on in the Christian church right here. You see what she said at the beginning of the video? Nice. She said he preached a horrible sermon. She kicked the video off by that. Did y'all catch that? Come on.
Go, and if I may, is like you in the Christian church where the belief is God loves everybody.
That's right.
He allows, the alternative lifestyles. He allows all these different types of way of believing. And then you surprise and you find out your man's taking it by another man. You in the religion that believes it's okay.
That's right.
So you have no right to be surprised or angry when you catch your husband lying with another husband or vice versa.
Well, they say we something, but we don't judge. What's the thing they got?
We listen and we don't judge.
We listen, but we right.
Yeah, that is satanic as hell.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
God.
Talking about, we listen, but we don't judge. We don't throw no stones. Ain't nobody throwing no stones. You know what I'm saying? You can tell people when they wrong. The scriptures say that the saints shall judge the world. Are we not worthy to judge the smallest matters?
Right.
It's all different parts of judgment. The judgment that none of us supposed to be doing is stoning each other for our sin that we have sinned ourselves. But it don't mean that you can't tell a person who's being wicked that they being wicked. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like basically Christianity is just really a religion, and the God that they follow is a God that just has absolutely no rules at all. He ain't got no rules. So like Lamar, y'all is saying, of course, the damn pastor, if you teach him that, he gonna be in there. She said everybody who he was having sex with was sitting in the front row. That was men and women. Now this cat, you look at him real good. This cat is sick. This cat probably got full-blown AIDS, which is what the Lord give a man who sleep with other men. AIDS supposed to show you that homosexuality is wrong, but yet the church is filled with homosexuals. You understand? It's filled with women, you know what I'm saying, who wicked is God, basically who whores. That's what the church is. Whores and homosexuals. And you in there talking about a man of God, the preacher, a man of God, and these men and women in here are God. When it ain't nothing going on in there but basically satanic worship.
Right.
You understand?
Yeah, I'm right, sir.
You understand what we at with?
Next, we're gonna go into the video of a woman walking in on her husband getting head by another man.
Good night.
Damn.
And crashes out.
Damn.
Good night.
Well, no, I don't think that shows the nakedness.
No, I don't show no. It don't even show the act.
Yeah.
When you catch your BD getting his dick sucked by a punk.
Damn.
Whoa.
Crazy.
Woo. Good night.
She said you just had D in your mouth.
Come back,
brothers don't even want to address this, y'all. Go ahead, Awalon.
Come on,
please,
man. Cat, we say it all the time. If your man is not in the ISUPK, it's 9 times out of 10 he might be on the down low,
right?
And that is not by exaggerate. We're not exaggerating by saying that.
That's
there's so many homo thugs. I think we can say that.
Yeah.
There's homo thugs out here, brothers that look like they want women, but at the same time they just masquerading and got they homeboy ride in their mouth. And if you want that type of life for you, I mean, hey, it's out there for you.
Listen, if you don't get to the sisters out there, if you don't get with a man that truly, you know what I'm saying, follows the Most High, then you taking a crap shoot. You know what I'm saying? Right. Many of sisters who they've been married to brothers in the school, they left the brothers in the school because they had more than one woman, and went and got with a cat like this, and then try to come back. You know what I'm saying, to the brother, when that's a negative. You see, ain't no coming back. You know what I'm saying? Once you went and played the whore with a whole another man. You see what I'm saying? Like, this is the end and the result right this. And this is what American culture is. You know, off top, you know what I'm saying, when you're dealing with these religions, if the religion, you know what I'm saying, is pushing homosexuality or whatever the case may be, then you know people who don't even go to church, you know what I'm saying, they're going to take on this same spirit that comes out of the church, because the church is supposed to set the moral code for the people. Meanwhile, the sister walked into the house and called her man, you know what I'm saying, getting his blood blown, you know what I'm saying, by another man.
Good. All right.
And then that's where we at.
That's rough.
What's next?
Yeah. Last up on the queue we have is a message that the Senate or whatever, some of the people in legislations in power, they're trying to make it so the legal age of being able to marry is like 7 years old.
Good night. What the?
I believe that's the age.
Come on with.
In this bill that is rooted in cruelty, not policy. This simple, straightforward amendment would strike the work requirement provision in this big, bad, ugly bill that lowers the age of what we call a dependent child from 18 to 7. From 18 years old to 7 years old. So I'm abundantly clear, we're saying that 8, 9, and 10-year-olds are no longer considered dependent children. Where did this come from? Why is this necessary? Since when is a first grader not a dependent child? Preventing families with children as young as 7 from losing food assistance, that is what we're debating here. This isn't about waste, fraud, or abuse, and we all know it. It's the excuse, not the reason. So I'd like to invite the Republicans on this panel to explain to me, to my colleagues, and to the American people, how exactly does taking food away from struggling families with young children make this country safer, stronger, more secure, healthier, or even great again? Because the Republicans on the Agriculture Committee couldn't answer that question. And maybe that's because they didn't even bother. My amendment would strike an especially harsh provision in this bill that is rooted in cruelty, not policy.
It just sit around.
Where we going out here?
God, if I could, sir, for so long, Esau had like restraints on their spirit. So for so long, they haven't pushed a true entire spirit on the world because the public outcry would be too harsh.
Yeah.
So they restrained their racism. They made it like, kind of subtle. But now they got Donald Trump and they just outlandishly being racist.
Yeah.
For so long, the LGBTQ used to be a mental disease.
That's it.
Now it's open.
But listen, a lot of that restraint that they had is because they was the most richest country in the world. The problem is China, you know what I'm saying, and these other countries are now, you know what I'm saying, even the playing field as far as economically. You know what I'm saying? So when America started losing economically, now they got to go back to what they know, which is to oppress us, which is what the sister is saying. So now, you know what I'm saying, if you got a child that's above 7 years old, you're not going to be able to call them a dependent to put on your taxes, to be able to get food stamps. And namely, if they're not a dependent, then some cat can come snatch them up and say, man, they getting married to a 10-year-old. You see what I'm saying? This is America. This is a very foul and filthy place that you living in, and you've been asleep for so long. You know what I'm saying? That now they in white people, they in full satanic, you know what I'm saying, mode at this point. You know what I'm saying? The Lord is trying to show you every day that it's time for us to get our head right. Come on, my guy.
Like sir, this just follows in line and suit with, I think about 2 weeks ago, Senator Ted Cruz, you know what I'm saying, who's a very popular senator on the Senate. He was giving this elongated speech about what Americans need to do and how to, you know what I'm saying, deal with things. And then the last thing he said, he's talking about MAGA and the ice race and all that stuff. And he was giving one of the speeches where you get to nodding your head and agreeing with him. And then he said, well, why don't y'all need to stop attacking pedophiles? He said, why don't we stop attacking pedophiles?
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? He talked about all this equality and all this other crap, but his main topic was to stop attacking pedophiles. They have been trying to push this law into place since Obama legalized LGBTQ alternative lifestyle marriages. You know what I'm saying? The whole purpose was everybody's favorite fake black president legalized alternative lifestyle marriages was to push the narrative of pedophiles, because once they said that these people can get married and they're born this way, pedophiles immediately came out and said, hey, I was born this way also. I need rights. I need to be protected. You know, I can't help that I love a 7-year-old. I can't help that I'm physically attracted to a 3-year-old.
That's right.
You know what I mean? And this is a narrative they've been pushing and pushing and pushing for over the last 10 years, 15 years or so, sir. And I fear that they're coming even closer to make it come into fruition.
Man, listen, they snatched away them dependents, you know what I'm saying? That people gonna suffer. You know, your food stamps gonna get cut because if you got kids over 6 years old, you know what I'm saying, you're not gonna be getting the money for that, man. Welcome to hell.
Come with God.
You know what I'm saying? You better hope that Christian God that you've been praying to, you know what I'm saying, that Jesus,
right?
White Jesus that you've been praying to, see if he gonna come down and save you from white supremacy. I think not.
Nah,
white Jesus, you know what I'm saying, sits in the chief seat of white supremacy. Dummy. Come on, Lamar.
I was gonna say they're talking about like the food benefits. You wouldn't be able to file taxes. You wouldn't have to be able to put your children above 7 years on taxes.
That's it.
That's the biggest comeback of the beginning of the year.
All this right here is surrounded around economics,
right?
Because economically, you know what I'm saying, America, the banks is pulling out of this. You know why the banks pulling out? Because who want to invest? A lot of businesses pulling out of here in banks. Who in the hell want to invest in the country, you know what I'm saying, who is sending a military to oppress the very citizens who live in the country?
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Like, why in the hell would you want to invest in businesses in a place that's in turmoil like that? You see what I'm saying? It's like, this is where we at, man. So, man, I want to give it up, man. All my hosts, man, give yourselves a hand. Been one hell of a show. You know what I'm saying? Another podcast in the game. I'm gonna pass it over to Officer Lamont for announcements.
Come on, sir. Of course, go like, follow, share all Roundtable of Truth from the university, social medias out there. We will be tomorrow. Chicago will be downtown Michigan Ave in the San from camp 1 p.m. until. Come check us out at the Mag Mile. As well on Monday, we will be having the closing of the Feast of Tabernacles. You understand, here at the school 9909 West Roosevelt Road over in Westchester. Come join us, get showing some brotherhood, some sisterhood, as always. You understand? So that's all I had this week. Damn
right. You know what I'm saying? Don't forget, Monday, we got the High Holy Day.
That's what
you mentioned already. We got the Feast of what?
Tabernacles.
Feast of Tabernacles is going down, like you said, camp. You know, we about to get it in the game. Yeah, get it on. You know what I'm saying? With that, man, I want to give it up, man. Officer Lamakiala, get your hand. You know what I'm saying? You said your numbers, Officer Yaradan, give him a hand. Yaradan, plug what you need to plug, boy.
Kind of con, sir. You know what I'm saying? As always, you know what I'm saying, pay your tithes to isupk.com. You know what I'm saying? isupk.com. Give, you know what I'm saying, the 10th of everything that you get as an increase to the priests and prophets of the Lord, you know what I'm saying, to do the work of the Lord. You know what I'm saying? And also, if you're looking for any merch, you know what I'm saying, any shirts, you know what I'm saying, different things of that nature, hoodie season is at hand. You know what I'm saying? We got the jackets with Yatazar, the whole thing going down. You know what I'm saying? Go to diversitymall.com.
That's right. Damn right. You want to get those jackets. Go ahead, Ramwan. Man, go ahead, get you some of the fly gear. Like Yardan says, it's jacket and hoodie season. Man, you gonna see some of these bad hoodies we gonna be sitting up here with in a minute. I'm about to place some orders. Don't order what I order. Get your own. You know, I also want to give it up to Officer Iwalum. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Iwalum in the announcements.
Concert, if I could, this upcoming Tuesday at 7:30 p.m. Myself and Raj Crowd will be live on the War Report. It's a lot of meat on the bone. We're gonna be covering China, Taiwan, Gaza, Ukraine, Venezuela. So just make sure you tune in. It's a lot of information that's going out in the world that Blacks, Hispanics, and North American Indians have no idea about.
Damn right.
So just make sure you tune into that.
They don't know. They don't know. We don't have any idea about this private information that you about to unfold because you sitting there looking at videos of Charleston White.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You worried about Pooh Shiesty getting out of jail. You know what I'm saying? And you worried about a little Boosie's pool party.
Good night.
Meanwhile, serious things is going on in the earth, and you worried about Cardi B and what's going on with her and
Offset.
This is what you are worried about here. You worried about, you know what I'm saying, who won the game between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Cleveland Browns.
Good night.
Bombs is about to get dropped all over the goddamn earth. You know what I'm saying? This is where your mind is at right here. Entertainment. That's exactly how the white man wants you to be. You know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to say that. Go ahead, IG.
No, that was it, sir.
Give it up. You know what I'm saying? Also want to give it up to Officer Mayad. Any announcements?
Hey, Comic Con, if I could, sir.
Please.
You know what I'm saying? Go to isupk.com, you know what I'm saying, and find the local school in your area and then tune in every Saturday for the Sabbath service. You know what I'm saying? Where we go over the scriptures from Genesis to Revelation. We read the ancient Hebrew along with the English translation and give you a proper breakdown so you can understand your history, your language, where we came from, and how not to repeat the same mistakes.
Damn right.
I want one last announcement. You understand? Make sure to go visit the brothers in the Down South Cookout Weekend. You understand? It'll be the end of this month. It'll be October 30th through November 2nd. You understand? Captain Kahantham Yard and the brothers out there in the South under Commander Jenny Hanna. I believe Chicago will be in attendance as always.
Damn right.
You understand? So make sure to go show the brothers out there some support.
Yes, right. We will. You know, go ahead, my.
And one last thing, sir, if I could, on Monday will be the closing of the feast.
He mentioned it already.
Oh, he did?
Ain't no sweat. You know what I'm saying? So just go ahead, Officer. I want to give it up to my technical team, Officer Roman, Officer Oscar Rob, and Officer Kazai Wan in the building.
Right.
I am Captain Malquad under Commander Jenny Hanna. We out. Shalom.
Right.